back my health, and my wealth. I'm taking everything that you stole from me. Everything you took from my family, I'm taking back my dance, hey, and my song. For all the years you tried to shut my mouth, I am anointed. Hey, I'm a mighty warrior.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm back with you, and that is music from an IWER stage. We would have had that experience with Minister Renee's Fortune, and I just bring it back for you to experience it. I know some of you are home dancing, some of you are home prancing, some of you are home, really happy in the presence of God. But I want you to share the live. I need you to share the live and tell someone to join me on the Street 919 FM Facebook page. Also, we are live on IWER TV on YouTube. Me say good morning again to all the people joining me on IWER TV on YouTube. Thank you all very much. Remember to share it, share the live, and tell somebody that they can join in and be a part of the celebration today. And as you know, today, the Christian community is celebrating the death of Jesus Christ, death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Yeah. I don't think anybody is ashamed. There's no shame in what we believe in, So today, again, I want to say to you that if you haven't yet made that decision to follow the life and the footsteps of Jesus, sometimes people say, better late than never. I say to you, now is the time that you need to do that. Now is the time for you to make that decision to follow God at this time in your life. All right, so again, Trinidad and Tobago, we want to thank Empress Judy, for coming out. Empress Judy comes out on a weekend. She comes out whenever she has to come out. She comes out to give you all great information where health is concerned. All right, great information where health is concerned. So I hope that you did take the information that Empress Judy would have had to give to you today, and share it with your friends and your loved ones, and get them to know that, hey, you need to get your health at a good place. All right, you need to get your health at a good place. I am getting ready to go to an interview in a short bit. So as soon as I'm ready to go on that interview, I want you to share the live and be a part of the interview. I'm telling you, you need to be a part of this interview. Most of those of you who would have said to me earlier on that you love the music that I was playing from Gates Praise, Pastor David Charles has agreed to take my call and share with you a little bit about Gates Praise. And I hope that you would, be on the live and be a part of what we're talking about, about the experience, I should say, of Gates Praise. All right. So I'm going to get ready to go to Pastor David Charles in a short bit. I hope that I hope that he'll be ready in a short bit to take the live interview with me here on the Street 919 FM. So, how has your weekend been going? I hope that those of you who might be making your way out, remember to wear your mask. Those of you who making your way out, wear your mask. Walk with your hand sanitizer. Don't take it for chance. Don't think that where you're going, the people that you're going by, or whatever you plan to do, they would provide for you the necessary. You walk with your own. Walk with your own. Walk with your own hand sanitizer. Walk with your own mask. Yeah, there are some people weird like that. Sharing mask and things. That is unhealthy. I don't know. All right? Make sure you social distance. And don't take anything for granted. You hear what I'm saying to you? Don't take anything for granted. There are people who you might be thinking, nah man, he good, she good. I always around him, I always around her. You would be very much surprised. Trust me, Trinidad and Tobago. People who you least expect You know what I mean? People who you may least expect, those are the people that you need to be careful of. So you need to be mindful of that and don't allow yourself, don't drop your guard. Basically, that if I have to say anything to you, I think that is what I would want to say to you. Don't drop your guard. All right? Don't drop your guard at all. At all, at all, at all, at all. All right, so let me get in contact with Pastor David, see if he's ready to chat with you, Trinidad and Tobago, on this Good Friday morning. It's already 25 past 11. How many of you had your coffee break already for the morning? I hope all of you. All right, so I'm going to get ready to go to Pastor David, talk to him a little bit, and stick and stay. Okay, Trinidad and Tobago, I'm back with you, and the music that you're hearing in the background is from a young man by the name of Michael. I always tell you that. Every time I play it, I tell you that the music is from a young man by the name of Michael. And I have on the phone line Pastor David Charles from the First Church of the Open Bible. And he is, well, I knew him to be the youth pastor. I don't know if his portfolio has changed, but I know him to be the youth pastor for the First Church of the Open Bible and worship leader, songwriter, and he is, I believe, the coordinator and manager of the group called Gates Praise. Pastor David, good morning. Welcome to the Street 919 FM.
Good morning, sir. I'm so glad that you can have me on the show. And good morning to the loyal listeners of 91.9 and to all those who have been tuning in to Constructive Talk. How are you?
I am blessed. Well, this morning I came to work and I said, you know what? I'm going to feature Gates Praise today. I'm going to play some music from Gates Praise. And most of your blood songs, I would have played the one with you and Kizzy.
Yes.
And then I would have played, is it Dingwell, Mark Dingwell?
Yes.
And, so I played a whole lot of your songs today. And most of the listeners couldn't believe that it was local. Even though I do play Michael's song all the time,
Yes.
But most people, even there was one time I went to a church, and I played Michael's song before I preached, and people couldn't believe that I was a local song. They were doubting me. They would say, "You sure?" And I said to them, "Yeah, there's a local, total local." So Pastor David, tell me, how has it been going, the pandemic? Gates Praise, are you all doing any new songs? Talk to me. What's happening with Gates Praise?
Well, thanks. Firstly, I must say thanks, for playing the music and sharing it on this special day. We celebrate what Jesus did, like you said, the resurrection of Jesus. This season we remember his burial, his crucifixion, and his resurrection. And we've been good. We held to the call in the midst of the pandemic to create spaces where people can encounter God. That has been our mandate, especially with the birth of Worship Without Walls.
Right.
Which came on, I think, in 2018, Kevin.
Yes.
We started Worship Without Walls, which was that concept normally we go to concerts and stuff like that, and you get a 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and by the time you're just entering in, they show you the time,
Yeah.
So we decided as a team to create these unbridled experiences and times of worship where we can encounter Him, and other people who have a desire for the presence of the Lord, they can encounter, the presence of the Lord as well. So we did that during the COVID as well. Of course, it was online. I think we did two Worship Without Walls last year. We included, in fact, we added last year. We said it's Worship Without Walls, the borderless experience, because we invited 14 nations throughout the Caribbean for the first, and the second one we did about 21 nations with the same type of experience and goal in mind, just creating spaces where people can encounter God. So that's pretty much what Gatespace have been doing. New songs, yes, definitely. We are working on those. But more importantly, really, everybody in the world that we live at this time, they're looking for some kind of outlet. They're looking for some kind of release. They're looking for some kind of guidance and counsel. And we can only find that in the presence of God. 1 minute, the government will say, okay, we need to stay. In the next minute, they say, well, we are. You find, yourself being dictated to. But in the presence of the Lord, there's a freedom that you can experience. And we want to just continue doing that as a group, leading people to encounters and ourselves, which is most important, really leading ourselves to a place where we can keep encountering God. So that's about it, Kurt.
That's good. That's really, really good. Well, I just want to put a plug in for my radio station, the station that I work at. When you all do launch new music, please remember us. Please send it to us. I can tell you, and anyone who listens to the station can tell you that we play your music all the time. We acknowledge who you all are. I always say First Church of the Open Bible, Root Avenue, Pastor Cecil Commoner, Pastor Mark David, and I also make sure and mention Gates Praise and Pastor Charles, So I always give you all, the I always tell people who you all are. And I'm very proud because, I'm from San Fernando. So I'm very proud when I play music from the Southland. All right. Well, Pastor David, I know that you all have some DVDs also of the ministry that you all do. If someone wanted to get the music and get the live performances, like the DVDs, what do they have to do? How can they get it?
At Maranatha bookstores.
Right.
You can get it there. Most definitely. They are open from Monday to Saturday every day. And you can get the music there, definitely. You have other stores as well. But I know for sure that you can find it at the Maranatha stores. And I'm so happy, Kevin, that you've been doing that, playing the music. What we found during the time that we did the Worship Without Walls throughout the Caribbean, we have so many persons in the Caribbean that have been doing great worship, but have not been highlighted because we have such an influx of worship music that come from abroad.
Yes.
And, so this is very good that you take the time to do that, and we want to continue. I mean, we not that we only want to worship the songs from the Caribbean, but we believe that worship is something that everybody has an encounter and an experience of their own with the Father God, and everybody's encounter should be shared. So you will have persons from Antigua, Jamaica, and so many other places. They have their encounters with God, and they write their songs off of those encounters. And what is very important is that it is rooted right here in the midst of the all that is happening within the Caribbean. They will write with that perspective. They will write with those feelings and everything that we feel here in the Caribbean. You will get a lot of that in their music. So it's closer to your expression, especially when you're reaching out to God. So I just want to encourage people, keep supporting them, those that are among us. And I want to make big mention to my senior pastor, Reverend Cecil Kwamina.
Yes.
Really started giving this vision. Our name, the Genesis, comes out of a vision that the Lord gave to him in Isaiah 60. Thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. That's Isaiah 60. So it's 18, part B. And that promise was given to him in a time that, now the church, is a big church, but at that time the church was just among about 8 or 18 persons. And the Lord gave him that word, that scripture, the whole of Isaiah 60. But that special verse in verse 18, he says, go, lay your hands on the wall. And he said, wall salvation, gates praise. That was the declaration in that day, that these walls, many persons will come into these walls and will be saved. And also your gates, in the gates, praise will be in your gates. And that was given to him, I think, back in 1983. And 2010, we saw the fulfillment of that promise. So I want to just encourage somebody. Probably the Lord has given to you a word. And, you might find yourself waiting and saying, when this word will come to pass. The scripture says, though it tarries, we must wait for it, because it will not disappoint. You will definitely come to your due season. I don't know who that is for, but that's our testimony of waiting through the years. And then we had the fulfillment of it in 2010, where we had the birth of Gates Praise. So Kevin, man, just encourage the listeners, whatever experiences that you're going through, look for a word. In your dark days, we look for one word. It says, Joseph, whose feet were hurt with fetters until his word came. The word of God is what is going to release you in your time of struggle. Just one word. That's how I know he started in the beginning. The world was without form, void, darkness was upon the face of the earth, and God spoke a word into the atmosphere. He said, let there be, and there was. So to today, just one word is what you need to release you. One word he placed in your spirit, and you begin to speak that word, work that word. Look at all the steps that you must take to have that word fulfilled. And whatever you dream of will come to pass as it is aligned itself according to that word that the Lord has given to you.
Wow. Pastor Mark, Pastor Mark was just on my mind. Pastor David, I want to say to you, thank you very much. I know you're a busy person, and I want to thank you very much for taking the time to talk to the nation of Trinidad and Tobago. We have a lot of viewers on Facebook. Well, our station, not just, we have broadened our horizon. We are now on Facebook and on YouTube. All right. And all the listeners on Facebook and on YouTube, from the time you started to speak, the numbers went up on YouTube. People are sending messages and thanking you for that specific word that you just shared. Somebody from Canada is sending a message and saying, thanks very much, Pastor David, for your words of encouragement. There are people who have given up, Pastor David. Some people have given up hope. Some people have given up on life. Some people just believe that this pandemic has just come and destroyed their future. But you have just said to them, look to God for a word to take you forward. Look to God for a word that would direct you into your future. Look to God to know at the end of it all, He has the last say, and allow Him to speak over your life, which is tremendously powerful and relevant for what we are in today.
Thank you so much. That is the whole story that we celebrate this weekend. You know, Psalm 107 verse 20 says, He sent forth His word and He healed them. You know, so that is the message behind the cross. It's about healing. He was wounded for our transgressions. It's a nice time to read through that scripture in Isaiah 53. You know, his whole story, I love the flow of that story. It says, who have believed our report?
Yes.
And to the arm of the Lord is revealed, because He grew up among us like a plant, like a root out of dry ground. You know, such description of the Savior, and you know how He grew, a root out of dry ground. You know, He was despised, rejected. Kevin, I love the word. You can associate with it at all levels. You know, whatever, all of us go through seasons, and this is the Lord, His life being spelled out, and He said He was despised, rejected, a man of sorrow, acquainted with grief. You know, they turned His face from Him. But then you have the next scripture that says, but He, that same person who was despised, rejected, a man of sorrow, acquainted with grief, He, that man, was wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon Him, that by His stripes we are healed. So whatever we are going through, we might be in a season that nobody really look to us, despised, people see us to turn in the next week, rejected, you know, by family members, in relationships, or whatever it might be. That does not mean that the Lord will not use you. So thank you for the opportunity to share, Kevin. And it was spontaneous, but at the same time, I'm grateful for the opportunity to share. And may God bless you so much, you, the listeners of 91.9, your family. I pray that the Lord continue to bless and keep you, sir.
Thank you very much. And you will hear from me very soon, because we will love to have some of your videos to play live on our YouTube page and our Facebook page while our programming is going on. We want to incorporate it into our program. So I'll be calling on you very soon to get some of your videos, your worship videos, especially the one Worship Without Walls. I can imagine how that experience would be.
No problem. So thanks again.
You're welcome. God bless. Bye-bye. So Trinidad and Tobago, you just heard from Pastor David Charles from the First Church of the Open Bible. And you wanted to hear about the group, and that's the group there. He is the head of the group, and they have been ministering, as you heard, all over the world, all of the Caribbean. And we at 91.9 are committed to continue to share with you local gospel music, and we're going to continue to give you that opportunity to know more about our music and people who produce the music. I hope that you did got something from the interview with Pastor David. All right, we're getting ready to go to our paid segment, and I hope that you do take note also of this health segment that we have coming up. And this health segment will take you straight into our 12 o'clock. And then I come back in from 12 to 3, I believe, to take you to afternoon time. All right, so don't touch your dial. Stick and stay, Trinidad and Tobago. Coming up next, we have a health segment.
Rest, relax, rejuvenate, and revitalization healing treatment for both males and females suffering from all aches and pains. Choose from any one of these treatments: neck and shoulder massage, poor circulation, and arthritic treatment. Contact 336-4935 or 492-7397 for more information.
Join us on a journey into the science and mystery of food. Yes, we all love to eat food and think that we know about food. But do we really know and understand the science behind food and the reasons why we suffer from lifestyle diseases? Do you know that most cancers are caused by our own eating patterns? That diabetes is not simply inherited, but is caused and induced by what and how we eat. Join Terry and George, nutritionist and health coach from Institute of Health and Fitness, for the series Fabulously Fit and Healthy at Any Age. Be fabulously fit and healthy.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, wider Caribbean, and all my U.S. listeners and those around the world. It's a pleasure being here. It's a wonderful day. Okay, and we give God thanks and praise for being alive and in good health. Okay, today we're going to be talking about deep vein thrombosis, the causes and the risk. Okay, recently we had in the news this young lady died, okay, of the deep vein thrombosis, and I send out my condolences to her husband and her family at this point in time, right? Now, many of you think that these things takes place only along the elderly, but as you are aware, it takes place among anyone at any age at any time. So even children at age 10, this can happen to children at age 5, it can happen to age 40, age 60, it does not matter your age, your social status or anything, right? These things happen to anyone once you're not eating properly. Again, as I explained, you are what you eat. Now, let me explain what deep vein thrombosis is all about. Deep vein thrombosis occurs when a blood clot forms in a vein deep inside a muscle in your body. It usually happens in the legs, but can also develop in your arms, chest, or other areas of your body. And though DVT is not common, it can be dangerous. The blood clot can block your circulation or lodge in a blood vessel in your lungs, heart, or other areas. The clot can cause severe organ damage and even death within hours. Okay, now, so you're going to be looking at the lifestyle factors that cause deep vein thrombosis. Your risk of deep vein thrombosis increases with age, especially after age 60. There are lifestyle factors that can be contributed. Sitting or inactivity for a long time, long plane flights or long car trips, extra weight, current use of birth control pills or patches, smoking, your eating, your diet, okay, eating a lot of red meats, eggs, fish, cheese, all these things that has cholesterol, okay, these things cause that. We also have, now, other causes of it, we have cancer, even during treatment, can cause the deep vein thrombosis, a previous history of deep vein thrombosis or pulmonary embolism, right? An inherited condition that increases blood clotting, okay? An injury that reduces the blood flow to part of your body, such as a broken hip or leg, okay? Paralysis from a spinal cord injury. Current use of hormone treatment, including that used for post-menopausal symptoms, especially in smokers. Pregnancy or having recently given birth, especially by C-section. Okay, varicose veins, which are swollen, twisted, and painful veins. A history of heart attack, smoke or congestive heart failure, inflammatory blood diseases. Now, people, these things can be prevented by your diet. Now, at the Institute of Health and Fitness, what we have the diagnostic testing machine that scans you from your head to your feet. We get to find out what's taking place inside of you early o'clock, okay? The MRI and CT scans and the x-rays do not show up these things early enough for you. By the time you get it, is because you already, it happened, and then you end up in that serious condition, and we have to cut off body parts and things. But the machine we have see these things before it happens, so we can be able to know what's to take place. Our treatments are natural. We use natural juicing therapy. We do not sell you any products, okay? So when you come, now, you remember your health is your wealth, and some of you are putting a price it. You spend over $800 on a CT scan, you spend over $500 to do an MRI and all these different things, and still do not get the results. Our testing, everything costs you $500, a complete thing. You get tested, and at the end of it, then we put you on a natural juicing therapy. We give you a multivitamin and minerals naturally, which part you are going home and juice it. We give you the correct ratio. Now, I know some of you say, yes, you're juicing, but you all are doing your own thing and doing more harm than good. You need to know exactly what you're doing. We change your diet because you are what you eat, so we change your diet, and we put you on a healthy eating pattern. So, Trinidad and Tobago, we look out. Our phone number is 4927397, 4927397, or you can contact us at 2896363. Our offices are at 79 St. Vincent Street in Tanapuna, 79 St. Vincent Street in Tanapuna. We are there from 1 to 5 Monday to Thursdays, 1 to 5 Monday to Thursdays, and on a Saturday, Pleasantville Senior Secondary School from 9 to 4. Pleasantville Senior Secondary School from 9 to 4. Okay, so you can contact us at 4927397 or 2896363. Remember, your health is your wealth. You cannot put a price. Once you come, it is best that you see and know exactly what is taking place before. Prevention is better than cure. Okay, and we put you on a natural juicing therapy. You all tend to go by people and spend money, and then what they do is give you a lot of chemicals, a lot of products that they sell you. Now, when they say natural is supposed to be things that you can juice, you can cook at home, and all those things. Anytime someone sell you anything in a bottle, in a pill, it means it has chemical preservative, because it cannot have a shelf life without chemicals. Okay, the juicing therapy, the enzymes are alive. The enzymes go straight into your bloodstream and start to do its job within a matter of 2 hours time. Okay, so the natural therapy means which might we put you on a natural juicing therapy. So we're looking at, so don't forget our numbers, 4927397, 2896363. Okay, you can call and book an appointment. We also have our massage therapy taking place. You can come and get a full deep tissue body massage with a special blend of oils. Right, this is $300, a full deep tissue. Okay, and those of you who have your foot for poor circulation, those who have diabetes, those of you who have arthritis, we have a special blend that we put the foot into soak. When we finish soak it with our blend of oil, then we massage it. You get a pedicure. It is $150. The reason why we give you the pedicure, we don't want you cutting your toes, because you all don't know how to cut your nails properly, and you do more damage than good. Okay, right, and we have the massages. So those of you, is $150 for the foot, and it's $75 so those of you who have arthritic hands, and those of you who have diabetes and the fingers not having the sensation and the feeling. We do the diabetes, we put the massage, the same treatment too. We have special treatment for those of you who have those of you who got a stroke. Our treatment will rehabilitate and bring you back on stream. Right? We do the whole physiotherapy treatment. Call us, contact us for further information. Children, we test children for $100. Well, $300 is $100 for the scan and $200 for the consultation. This weekend, Trinidad and Tobago, we shall be in Point 40. So Point 40, we'll be in Point 40 on the 26th of April. That is this Sunday. Right? At Egypt Village, Egypt Avenue. That will be the Christian Union Church. The Christian Union Church, it is situated in Egypt Village, Egypt Avenue. We'll be there from 10 o'clock. Okay, I'll be giving a talk, right, an hour long, which will be explain to you different diseases, what is the causes, why it is you all are having so many things reoccurring. Okay, and then we'll be doing the diagnostic testing. The diagnostic testing will start from 12 o'clock, so it'll be from 12 until 5. The cost of it is $300. You get it at the discounted price. So those of you in Point 40, $300. You can bring out your friends, your family, everybody to come and get the testing. One time we change your diet, we'll be doing the consultation at the same time too. So Egypt Village, will be in Point 40, Egypt Village at the Christian Union Church. Also on the 31st of May, we shall be at PT Valley at the Betty Meg Gospel Mission Church. We'll be there from 10 o'clock. We'll be doing the testing from 11 o'clock. So you can come in from 11 until 4 o'clock. We'll be there, so you all can come in on the 31st of May. Now, we're having our special coming up, our Mother's Week special in the month of May. So please look out and listen to hearing our specials. These specials will be full body massages and pedicures and manicures and things for mothers only. We'll also have specials on the diagnostic testing also for mothers only. We're going to have a one-day course, a one-day cooking class from 9 to 3 on a Saturday. Look out.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Your experience while you were in Australia, since you started taking the Excel, something changed. Tell us about that experience.
I have a bad shoulder from wear and tear.
Yeah.
So I was taking an injection every 3 months to play each tournament.
Yeah.
And since I started taking the Omega, I haven't took the injection since. I'm feeling a big difference within my body.
Yeah.
It's something I have to take. It becomes a part of me now.
Yeah.
So I take it every day. Who wants to deal with pain? Now I don't have to because of Omega XL.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
On a quest for a better life, Jim searched far and wide. He knew that there was a secret that could keep him going. And until he found it, Jim swore he would not rest.
Yes, I'll find it.
I am the genie that makes things better. Make 3 wishes, and I will deliver.
Jim asked for the secret, the one thing that could keep him going.
Oh, you need Nestle Nutrigo. You don't need me.
Get all the vitamins and nutrients you need to keep going with Nestle Nutrigo, a delicious protein-packed shake. Life is a go with Nestle Nutrigo. Available in 2 flavors, chocolate and vanilla. Nestle Nutrigo. Keep going.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM radio. Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. Services are held on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Sunday school and 9:30 a.m. morning worship. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life, I lay it on the altar. As my life.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills Plus, and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
When you text on the street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919 FM. Text to win on The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on The Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance, Beatles Talk.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, we worship you, King, yeah. I found love, it came down, spread its arms on a tree. And in those arms I found compassion, love's restoration, my soul guaranteed. Hope in you, I found hope in you. Oh Jesus, hope in you, I found hope in you. Worship the Lord our God, yes. He is our King, yes. You're worthy, Lord. Its arms. In those arms, I found compassion, love's restoration, my soul guaranteed. Hope in you, I found hope. I found hope, Lord. Help me sing hope in you. I found hope in you. Oh Jesus, hope in you. I found hope in you. Hope in you. Help me sing, hope in you. I found hope in you. Oh God, hope in you. I found hope in you. Oh Jesus, we worship you, Lord. Almighty God. Oh God, we worship you. Yeah. Oh Jesus, we worship you, King, yeah. I found love, it came down, spread its arms on a tree. And in those arms I found compassion, love's restoration, my soul guaranteed. Hope in you, I found hope in you. Oh Jesus, hope in you. I found hope in you. Worship the Lord our God, yes. He is our King, yes. You're worthy, Lord. Oh, yeah. Oh God, I found love, yeah. It came down, spread its arms on a tree. In those arms, I found compassion, love's restoration, my soul guaranteed. Hope in you, I found hope. I found hope, Lord. Help me sing hope in you. I found hope in you. Oh Jesus, hope in you. I found hope in you. Hope in you. Help me sing, hope in you. I found hope in you. Oh God.
from my days. I was tearing up the stage, I was mashing up the place. Who would think a few years later I would change up my behavior to something greater? I get an encounter. God said, listen, daughter, I have an assignment here for you. This ain't what I send you here to do. Michelle, girl, I love you. Come back to your father. And right in that moment, my heart was changed. One set of tears, I got no more face. Thank God for amazing grace. Now I turn a different page. Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. People say that I ain't changed. Them go say what they go say. Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. I tell you, I safe on the inside. Nobody going outside. I safe on the inside. I'm leaning on the Lord's side today. I'm not going to turn back again. In Christ I go stay. It had nothing for me outside. Michelle, girl, well, anything. My story kinda the same. Calypso I used to sing, and his crown I used to win. Mash up the place all over the world, Switzerland, even England and Spain. Then Jesus called out my name. Was late in the evening, was by the bar drinking, just having a time taking a smoke. But then I heard the Lord spoke, and he's so sleeping. No life have a meaning, and right in that moment my heart was changed. I could never be the same. Thank God for amazing grace. Now I turn a different page. Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. People say that I ain't changed. Them go say what they go say. Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. I tell you, I safe on the inside. Nobody going outside. I safe on the inside. I'm leaning on the Lord's side today. I'm not going to turn back again. In Christ I go stay. It had nothing for me outside there. It had nothing for me outside there. Say it had nothing for me. It had nothing for me. Nothing for me outside there. No way. No demon in hell can conquer me. I am under a new authority. I can't change my past or change my heart. Bring a new wine out of me. This world have nothing to offer me. In Jesus I find security. I tell you, I safe on the inside. I'm not going back outside. Amazing grace. Now I turn a different page. Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. People say that I ain't changed. Them go say what they go say. Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. I tell you, I safe on the inside. Nobody going outside. I safe on the inside. I'm leaning on the Lord's side today. I'm not going to turn back again. In Christ I go stay. It had nothing for me outside there. And nothing for me. No. Nobody can stop my praise. Nobody can stop my praise. It had nothing for we. No, no, no. Tell them it has nothing for we. Outside there. Nobody going outside. I'm not going nowhere. I'm leaning on the Lord's side today.
Yeah. It's Friday, Good Friday, a weekend. I'm going to take up the pace a little bit because it's Good Friday. And I believe that, we are blessed. How many of you are blessed out there? Total local gospel music on the street, 919 FM. Join me on Facebook, join me on YouTube. Let's dance a little bit and thank God for life. So you just heard music coming down, first of all, from Mr. Mark Dingwell. And the name of the song from Mark Dingwell is Hope in You. And then you heard from Miss Denise,
I love you, laugh until
Miss Denise Plummer and Michelle Sylvester.
Life is a journey.
Safe on the inside.
The hard times don't lose.
Now you're going to hear music from Mr. John Yard and Nathaniel. And if you want to see the video, join me on Facebook and on YouTube now. You might just see Pastor Google dancing. So if you join me now on Facebook, you'll see me getting my praise on. You need to share the live.
And see this beautiful blessing, this gift that we call life. This gift called life. We only have it for a time. So make sure to spend your moments choosing what's right. Choosing what's right. Here's what matters, do what's real. Say I love you, laugh until. Make new memories and new friends. Cause life is a journey, so keep moving. Embrace the hard times, don't lose faith. Cause there'll be sunshine after the rain. Don't give up, don't walk away. Cause life is beautiful. So count your blessings one by one, yeah. Look all around you, count your blessings one by one, yeah. So much to be grateful for, your blessings one by one, yeah. Just might surprise you just how much Jah has done, yeah. So count your blessings one by one, one by one by one by one. So count your blessings one by one, one by one by one by one. Back in the night, yeah. I could ever really make it in a life.
Laventry Road.
Cause you always provide.
Father's house.
Thing when we need, our needs you supply.
Good afternoon to you guys.
I remember when we were kids, we never had too much of us, enough food we live. Sometimes we don't have food, I just want another fridge. But through the house full up, I love and feel like I'm rich. Like me grow up privilege, thank the Lord for humble beginnings. Me not gonna switch up for material things. Grateful for everything God bring. Young yard and fisherman I sing. So count your blessings one by one, yeah. Look all around you, count your blessings one by one, yeah. So much to be grateful for, your blessings one by one, yeah. Just might surprise you.
Lord.
So count your blessings one by one, one by one by one by one. So count your blessings one by one, one by one by one by one. Count it up. One by one by one by one. So count your blessings one by one, one by one by one by one. One by one, two by two, three by three. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. One by one, two by two, three by watch all the blessings that fall upon me. Watch all the blessings that fall upon me. One by one, two, three by three. One and two, one, three. Watch all the blessings that fall upon me. Watch all the blessings that fall upon me.
Watch all the blessings that fall upon we. That's what we're talking about. Trinidad and Tobago, join me on Facebook and on YouTube. I have some things I want to show you before I leave today. You know, never a dull moment in Trinidad and Tobago, eh? Never a dull moment in Trinidad and Tobago. And because I say that, I want to show you a video of something. I want to show you several things that have been going on in Trinidad and Tobago. Today is Good Friday, and you know there are something called Good Friday Bubbly. Were there any Good Friday Bubblies in your community today? Take a picture of a Good Friday Bubbly and send it on our on our WhatsApp number 7711791. If you saw a Good Friday Bubbly, send it to our WhatsApp on 7711791. You know that's an old tradition in Trinidad and Tobago where people will take a picture, will do a picture of something or do a body, kind of body frame of something and put it up and say, hey, this is a Good Friday Bubbly. Do you have a Good Friday Bubbly in your community today? It's sad though, because a Good Friday Bubbly represents, for some people in the religious world, a Good Friday Bubbly represents Judas, who would have betrayed Christ. That is what a Good Friday Bubbly for some people would have represented. Judas, who betrayed Christ. So if you have a Good Friday Bubbly that was put up in your community and you want to show the world the Good Friday Bubbly, join me now and I'll show other people on Facebook. I have one already. I got one already. So if you join me on YouTube and on Facebook, you will see a Good Friday Bubbly that was put up in our community. Wow. And I was really surprised at this one. So if you want to see some getting some Good Friday Bubbly pictures coming in. So if you want to see some Good Friday Bubbly pictures, join me on Facebook and on YouTube now, and you're going to see some pictures of some Good Friday Bubblies. Also, how many of you are aware that there is a curfew in Jamaica? Thursday April the 1st from 8 p.m. and Friday, April the 2nd, all-day curfew. Saturday the 3rd, 3 to 12. There's a curfew in Jamaica as we speak. Somebody's saying Happy Easter, Pastor Google, all in Toko. All in Toko. Okay, Toko, good afternoon to you. I just want to let you know, Blue Band knows that, knows that you love to, you're baking and those of you who love to do your thing. So whatever you bake, cook, make, you understand, and making a sandwich or a snack, include Blue Band, all right, will help you to prepare great tasting meals that's sure to keep a smile on everyone's face. The world needs more joy, so spread it everywhere with Blue Band. All right, the world really needs more joy and truth, so make sure and spread it with Blue Band. How many of you are aware that Jamaica have a curfew going on? How many of you are aware of that? I'm going to show you a picture in a short bit of what's going on in Jamaica. And you need to join me on Facebook and on YouTube to see Good Friday Bubblies and to see what's going on in Jamaica. And how many of you are aware of what's going on in Sandy Grande? Kingsley! I'm calling him out. You know why I'm calling him out? Because yesterday Kingsley would have called me and shared with me some information about what's going on in Sandy Grande. And lo and behold, we have information coming to hand about Sandy Grande. I have a video I could show you, but I'm not showing the video with those low numbers. So if you really want to see the video, you need to send them the numbers now. All right? So I have three things I want to show you. I want to show you some pictures of some Good Friday Bubblies that was sent to me. And two, I want to show you some pictures. I want to show you a video of what's going on in Sandy Grande Corporation. And also, I want to tell you about you need to text to win. This week on the Street 919 FM, you can win a George Foreman grill. Use your B Mobile or digital handset, text 9191 and your name to win yourself a George Foreman. All right? A George Foreman grill. All right? This evening at 5 o'clock on Miss Aisha Wells' show, she will be drawing that. So make sure and put my name, put Google show. All right? That's where you heard it from. Okay. So, as I said just now, I want to show you some pictures of some Good Friday Bubblies. And as I said before, the Good Friday Bubbly concept came from Judas, as being a bubbly, you understand, to sell out Christ. So if you have some Good Friday Bubblies in your community and you want to take a picture of a Good Friday Bubbly, send it to 771-1791. We'll put it up on our Facebook and YouTube page for people to see who's the Good Friday Bubblies in your community. But I want to show you this. If you go onto our Facebook page and our YouTube page now, you're going to see what's happening in Jamaica. You're going to see what's happening in Jamaica. All right? Those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for joining me. And those of you joining me on Facebook, good afternoon. And those of you who joining me on Facebook, go onto Facebook now, and you're going to see a picture of what's happening in Jamaica. Curfew in Jamaica. Thursday, yesterday, the 1st of April, 1 to 8 p.m. curfew. Friday, today, the 2nd of April, all-day curfew. All-day curfew. Saturday, which is tomorrow, the 3rd of April, 12 p.m. curfew. 12 p.m. curfew. Sunday, go onto our Facebook page and you're going to see the schedule for the curfew in Jamaica. Sunday, all-day curfew. Monday, all-day curfew. Tuesday, 8 from Tuesday the 6th. 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. Wednesday, April 7th, 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. And this is in Jamaica. This is in Jamaica. See what's happening in Jamaica? And that is because of their spike. Join me on Facebook, the Street 919 FM. And so that's what's happening in Jamaica. That's the curfew schedule in Jamaica. Imagine that. Jamaica have a curfew schedule. Huh? curfew schedule. But I'm not going to show you a Good Friday bubbly that was just sent to me on our WhatsApp page. I got a Good Friday bubbly, but I'm not going to show you it until you come on the live. So if you come on the live now, you're going to see the Good Friday bubbly. But you have to come on the live by typing Street 919 FM. All right? And you're going to see the Good Friday bubbly. That was sad though. That Good Friday bubbly that I saw, that was sent to me, oh my. So when I saw this Good Friday bubbly, I was like, that can't be right. Can't be right at all. So if you want to see the Good Friday bubbly, you have to join me on YouTube or on Facebook. I'm not showing it until you join me. So I'll take some calls while I wait for you to join me. 342-0081, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791. All right? 771-1791, 466-5391. Give me a call. Give me a call. All right? Give me a call if you want to see the Good Friday bubbly. So you have to join me on Facebook, the Street 919 FM, and on YouTube to see the Good Friday bubbly, yeah? If you don't join me, you will not see the Good Friday bubbly. I'm telling you in advance. All right? Let me take some calls. I'm not going to show the Good Friday. If you really want to see this Good Friday bubbly, you and all might be shocked when you see the Good Friday bubbly. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor.
All right, good afternoon.
I saw I listened the news. I was reading the bottom line and I saw what was going on in Jamaica.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Happy holiday, Pastor Google.
Thank you very much.
You don't know how to send up people pressure, you know.
How I just send up people pressure?
Well, half an hour, you say you have a video to show.
I have a video to show?
And half an hour, you send up people pressure, Pastor Google.
Well, if you're not coming on the live, I can show it. I can't come on it. If you're not on the live, I can't show it.
But I'm watching you.
But that's you. I want other person. I want other persons to watch.
But you send up people pressure, Pastor Google. It's a holiday, you know, those have people pressure on a holiday. And you're waiting, eh? I will leave it here.
Lord, Father, help me with this man. Yes. Lord Jesus, help me with this man. 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. Give me a call. I'm not going to show the Good Friday bubbly unless you come on onto our Facebook, onto our YouTube page, and onto our Facebook page. So if you want to see the Good Friday bubbly, join me now on YouTube by typing in IWER TV, and join me now on Facebook by typing in the Street 919 FM. I'm not studying Mr. Lividia, you know. Mr. Lividia could say what you want. I need to get my viewers. I understand. So here what? You need to share the live. Hello, good afternoon.
Mover in the house, Pastor Google.
Which mover?
Mover, money for mover. Mover.
Okay.
Mover.
Mover.
Yeah.
All right, mover. What's going on?
And I'm waiting for the video.
You're waiting for the video. You want to see the Good Friday bubbly?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting too. I'm online. I'm watching you.
All right. Well, you need to share the live. Share the live.
Okay.
All right.
All
right. Thank you. Hey, I have this one already. I don't have this Good Friday bubbly already. I have this Good Friday bubbly done line up already. You need to send my next Good Friday bubbly. That Good Friday bubbly you send me there, I don't have that Good Friday bubbly already. Pastor Google, good afternoon, locked on. I hear you, but I need, you see that Good Friday bubbly? I have that one already. You need to send my next Good Friday bubbly. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Google, what is wrong with Mr. Leave it there? Since you know you leave it there, why you don't leave it right there? What he does the hands in there for?
Oh my goodness.
Leave it there.
Google, I want to see the picture where the Good Friday bubbly. I feel I know who it is. But I ain't calling no name. No name, no one.
I hear ya. I hear ya.
Okay, Pastor Google, have a blessed one and enjoy the balance of your holiday. Okay?
Thank you. Caller, you need to lower your volume on the radio, please. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Mano, you doing me that?
Well, happy holiday to you and everything that goes with it, and you and your family. Well, me, I ain't see a boboli around here because me can't see too good. I ain't see a boboli around here. And it's about a few years, me see boboli like this. Stop beating boboli. But the only boboli I want to see now is King Cleaner because he don't know what, they're running up for them station and now. So, easy station boboli, easy boboli all about the place now. Anyway, love the train Tobago, always stay clean. Tobago, always be careful, make sure that the Australians come there, make them stay in line, and always wear all your masks. Thank you, Pastor Google.
I hear you. So I got another boboli, I got two boboli so far. So I had one, and now I got another boboli. Only look, don't make joke now. We get 10 bobolis in the place. Well, what I see in here, you have to cover the light to see this boboli. Well, here now, I never thought that I would have gotten. Look at this boboli. Well, what is this? Oh my goodness. You have to come on the live to see the two bobolis I have so far. If you don't come on the live, I don't know what to say. But you have to come on the live now on Facebook and on YouTube to see which boboli how can I say which boboli you want to see first? I will take 2 more calls, and then based on the 2 more calls, I will know which boboli to show. So call me now, 342-0081 771-1791-466-5391. Boboli time.
In the morning when I wake up, I will sing my praise unto you, my God. I will shout and dance to you, for you have been me help forever and ever. Hey, my God is good. Hey.
Well, Hiena, I need to tell you this. Pennywise just for you. You understand? So Pennywise just for you. Take care of your body. We have all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise, yes, it's true. Pennywise just for you. Pennywise give you more to love. All right? So make sure and visit Pennywise. And yes, I drink him a 3-in-1 coffee, letting you know, yes, those of you looking at me and you want to know what is that Pastor Google drinking? Yes, I'm drinking my 3-in-1 coffee, cream and sugar. Just add water and experience the perfect cup every time. Nescafe, good for you, good for life. Yeah, 3-in-1 coffee. Cabit it. And here now, after they done beat these bubbly and them, I'm telling you, after they done beat these bubbly, you need some Omega XL because the bubbly will get some joint pain. The bubbly will need to get some relief. So here what? 3-in-1 Omega XL. If Ravi B, Bravo, Pollard, all the superstars using Omega XL, who is you? So make sure and pick up your bottle of Omega XL by any leading pharmacy, or you can call 225-0410. So, live long and stay strong. Omega XL are ready to show the bobolis. Come on the live. Come on the live.
Say you are good and your mercy is forever. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah, you are good and your mercy is forever. Hallelujah.
First bubbly for the day. First bubbly for today. Now when I saw this one, I was surprised. I was real surprised when I saw this one. But somebody said, what? Next time use a smaller cup for your coffee. Somebody, leave me alone with my coffee now. Yeah. First bubbly for the day. I wish I had a drum roll. I wish I had a drum roll for this one, you know. But first bubbly for the day, join me on the Street 919 FM Facebook page. Trinidad! For the first bubbly of the day. Tell me what you think. Who is this? Who is this bubbly here? What is this I see in here? Somebody sent me this bubbly, and I was like, oh, they serious? Nah, oh, they're not real. So the first bubbly that I got for the day was this bubbly. Who is this bubbly? Anybody can call in and tell me who is this bubbly? Put up the bubbly name on the YouTube. Put up the bubbly name on the YouTube. Put up the bubbly name on Facebook. You have to go on the Facebook or on YouTube to see the bubbly. I'm not calling the name of the bubbly on air. Somebody say, who? No, that is not. Bring it up. Okay, I'm bringing it up. No, I can't bring it up closer than that. Yes, somebody said, yes, that's the bubbly. That's the bubbly. Somebody laugh out. Yeah. Join me on Facebook. Join me on Facebook. Join me on Facebook. Join me on Facebook. And you'll see who is the bubbly. I'm not going to say it live on air unless you join me on Facebook to see. I feel if I take this call, this person will sell me out. So, join me on Facebook and you'll see who is the bubbly. Imagine they put up the person on a wall in the community, on a pole on the community, you understand, and saying that this is the bubbly of for their community. So join me on Facebook. Join me on Facebook now. Tell me who is the bubbly. Let me see if anybody on YouTube got it. Anybody on YouTube know who is the bubbly? Let me see. Pastor Google. Pastor Google, good afternoon. All right, Pastor Google, take it easy on the Nescafe. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hey. Miss Anita, good afternoon. Okay. New village in the house. Okay, let me see again. Hey, right. Okay. All right, so that's bubbly number 1. That is bubbly number 1. You need to go onto Facebook and YouTube to see bubbly number 2. And I wish I had a drum roll. I wish I had a drum roll. But if you're missing out on it. If you don't go onto YouTube and Facebook now, you're missing out on this next bubbly. I have to show you another bubbly of the day. Are you ready to see that bubbly? Trinidad and Tobago? If you go onto YouTube and Facebook now, you're going to see the bubbly of the day. So I have the bubbly of the day put up, and YouTube real beating Facebook numbers, boy. Facebook, where all you? Where all my Facebookers? Only share the live now? No, it's not Wayne Mark. I promise you it's not Wayne Mark. Somebody say Wayne Mark on the. So the first bubbly gone. I have the second bubbly to show you. So they have to go onto Facebook. Go onto Facebook, the Street 919 FM. I'm not showing this bubbly unless every time I watch it, I have to laugh. I have to turn to the side because every time I watch this bubbly, I just give a little Jones. So let me turn to the side. Let me turn to the side here and talk to the camera. Hear this. You have to go to Chilla, that's real creative, you know. Only have to go to. So I am right here, Master Google. Thank you very much for that. Only want a good laugh today. If only want a good laugh today, only have to go to YouTube, only have to go to Facebook. I'm not showing it. I'm not showing it until they go on the YouTube and Facebook. Guess who? Only watch me. When only see this one, only will be in tears. No, it's not. Somebody says Kingsley. No, it's not Kingsley. I want to take some calls. 342-0081. 342-0081 771-1791. La Romaine is in the house. No, it is not. Hey, La Romaine is in the house. 342-0081 771-1791 466-5391. Monrepo in the house. Only need to share the live. If I want to see who is it, I'm not going and show who is it unless my Facebook go up to about 300, 200. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, Google, only taking advantage of, only segregating for people like me, so?
No, we ain't segregating. The first bubbly was Michelle. Michelle Benjamin. Michelle Benjamin from Maruga, Timberland, the MP. That was the first bubbly. Somebody did a bubbly of her and say she missing in action.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right?
And the next bubbly.
Yeah, somebody. No, it's not. It is not.
All right, partner. All right. But the Munilal, then I go on.
No, it's not either. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Cougar.
What's going on?
Ade. Enjoying the Good Friday. But honest bubbly I could see there's Anita Haynes.
Nah. It's not Anita Haynes. You lost it.
Okay.
All right. Gasparillo in the house. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Cougar. It's Duke. Watson Duke.
You feel so?
Yes.
Well, you had to go on the live to see.
Well, I will go on the live to see, but I'm sure it is he.
Go on the live, and then you will know who it is. All right, so my Facebook page numbers looking nice. I wonder how my YouTube page looking. Let me see how my YouTube page. YouTube page, my YouTube going, man. I like that. All right, so I will show you who the second bubbly is. The second bubbly. I'm going to show you. Let me take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, Pastor Google.
Hey, Mr. Toronto.
The only bubbly I can see there is what's in you.
Well, you have to go up on the page to see.
I know it's what's in you.
You're not sure. You're not sure.
Yeah, I sure.
Are you all ready to see bubbly number 2? Let's look at bubbly number 2. Tell me what you think, Trinidad and Tobago. Tell me what you think about bubbly number 2. Tell me what you think. Go on to YouTube and Facebook now and tell me what you think. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Pastor Google.
Oi.
Guys, Watson Duke on the next side. Watson Duke there.
All right.
Yes, there.
All right. So go on to our Facebook and YouTube now, and you're going to see who is our second bubbly of the day. And tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, Trinidad and Tobago. You have to go on.
Trinidad!
Go on to our YouTube and Facebook page now and tell me what you think. All right? And remember, still, if you have other photos of other bubblies in your community, send it for me now. Let me see. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about this? So there's a picture of you need to cut somebody in tears. What? Yeah. So that's bubbly number 2. That is bubbly number 2. So I'm waiting to hear from you now. What are your thoughts? And as I said just now, I have a video to show. So don't come off the live. I want you to watch this video and tell me what are your thoughts about this video. So that's the two bubblies of the day. All right? Those are the two bubblies of the day. All right? So I have a video to show. Hey, I'm going to take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
How are you going?
Hi, do you know anything with what's in Juka Ride?
Waiting about that bubble. Waiting about that pit here.
Eh?
Waiting about that pit here.
I don't know any picture, but I look like myself. I'm really telling them, girl, too damn lying, get out of Tobago. And what's in Juka like here against I think this, so watch me. I vex, I didn't have to go and make one and put in front of PSA and start to be that and send the video for you. I think I'm too late.
Yeah, you're too late. You're too late.
I tell him, you don't worry yourself, something nice will be coming. But he need that and more. I wait until see the rest of the thing.
All right.
Nobody had the day, he had to win that.
Well, that's what we're going and vote on now. So people will vote. You have to go onto Facebook and on YouTube now and tell me.
Go from Facebook.
You have to go onto Facebook or YouTube and vote who you think is the best bubbly of the day. Michelle or Watson.
I'm going to vote now.
Right. So that's what I want you to do now. Go onto Facebook and on YouTube and tell me who is the bubbly of the day. Which one you consider to be the biggest bubbly of the day. Watson or Michelle. All right. So, but I have a video I want to show you. Remember yesterday, Kingsley? Remember yesterday, Kingsley would have come on my program and threatening the councillors from the Sandy Grande Corporation. Eh? Well, hear this now. I have a video to show you of the bacchanal that's going on in the corporation in Grande. Earlier this morning, Miss Felix, before she left, hey, Watson Duke in the lead, or Watson Duke in the lead. Yeah, so this morning, Miss Felix would have spoken about it, but I want to show you what is going on in the Sandy Grande Corporation. Do you all want to know what's going on in the Sandy Grande Corporation? Anybody out there want to know what's going on in the Sandy Grande Corporation? If you want to know what's going on in the Sandy Grande Corporation, just let me know. Just text yes on Facebook and on YouTube. While you're voting, I'm seeing Watson Duke right now in the lead. Nobody ain't remembering Michelle at all. Everybody put in Watson. Bubbly, yes. Watson Duke is the biggest bubbly. Watson Duke, bubbly of the day. Watson Duke, the biggest bubbly of the day. All right, somebody's saying, we want to know what's going on in Sandy Grande. Yes, yes. Well, then we'll have to share the live. We'll have to share the live. I ain't going through that. I had too much information here to share. Somebody's saying, yes. Yes, yes, yes. If you all want to see what is going on in the Sandy Grande Corporation, you need to share the live. You need to share the live. Only taking 400 on YouTube, and on Facebook you need to go back up to 200 to 300, or else I ain't showing you what's going on in the corporation. I have a whole here what's going on. If only it's real juicy. It's real juicy. Trust me if I tell only it's juicy, it's juicy. When only done here it, Ole will be like in shock. You will understand why Kingsley would have come on yesterday and behaved the way he behaving. Somebody saying Duke bubbly 2020 and 2021. Duke in the lead, boy. So if you want to know what's going on in the Sandy Grande Corporation, which is headed by the UNC. The Sandy Grande Corporation is headed by the UNC. And if the UNC people want to know what's happening in one of their own corporation, then you need to share the live and share it to them. Let them see. 200. I'm only taking at 200 and 200 to 300 on Facebook. YouTube, I think I'm 400. And then I will show you what's going on in the corporation. Or else, I'm not going to show you. if you really want to know and you want to understand why Kingsley was behaving the way he was behaving yesterday, then you need to join me on the live. You need to join me on the live. So I waited on YouTube. YouTube, you need numbers need to go up. And Facebook numbers need to go up. All right? Come on. Facebook and YouTube need to go up. And then I will show you what's going on in the Sandy Grande Corporation. In the meanwhile, I'm taking your calls, 342-0081, 342. Yeah. Yeah, I am not wicked. Why are you saying that? I only have 348 and it's going down. It's 341 now, Antoinette. So if you want to see it, let the numbers go up. The numbers have to go up in order for me to show. That too juicy and that too good not to show. For those little numbers. No. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. I know what taking place in Danny, man. Up there they having ethnic cleansing.
Oh, it could be ethnic cleansing. When you listen to this, what I have to play here, that thing will be ethnic cleansing. That's not ethnic cleansing. If you listen to what I'm going to play here today, that how that could be ethnic cleansing. All right, I hear you. I hear you, Andrew. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, Pastor. I want to know what's going on in the Sandy Grande.
Well, then you need to join me on the live. Somebody say, okay, we're going up to 400. Share. Yes, you need to share it. They need to share the live or else I'm not showing it. On YouTube, the numbers need to go up to 400. If you really want to see what's going on in Sandy Grande, join me on YouTube on IWER TV. Boy, look at Facebook. Facebook coming up. Facebook is coming up to my 200. Yes, Facebook, hit me the 200 in my face. Right? If you all want to see what's going on, YouTube, you need to come on. YouTube, you need to come up. Somebody saying, cause people waiting. I know. Somebody saying people tired waiting. Oh gosh, okay, we going up to 400. Share. Only share now, please. They need to share. Yes, they need to share it. If they don't share it, others, what? Each one share one. Yeah, if each one share one, we will reach it up. We will reach it. Right? Only need to share it. Only need to share it. I have good information. They don't know back arm. Here, see. There's real thing here. Pastor Google, you suffering us. No, I'm not suffering all here. The people suffering all here. If that 352 would share it, we will reach up to 400. You understand? Let me see what's going on Facebook. Let me see how Facebook looking. Facebook, what going on with all here? Alright, so only sticking. Only sticking is up to only to share the live. If only share the live, then only know what could happen. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. And as we play you a video, I'm going to play you a video and come back and wait for you. I'm waiting to see the numbers go up.
My God, I will shout and dance to you, for you have been me head forever and ever. Hey, my God is good, oh. Hey, my God is good, oh. Hey, my God is good, oh. Hey, from the top, in the morning when you wake up, you should sing your praise. Your God is good, oh. Everything not double, double, oh. Everything not double, double, oh. Promotion double, double, oh.
Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you. So real, get that perfect smile. Beauty's in every aisle to take care of your body. We have all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise, more to love. Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you.
Pennywise gives you more to love.
You know that feeling when you have an uncontrollable desire for fried chicken? That's the KFC, a substance that stimulates your senses to identify the aroma of our secret recipe or an extra crispy crunch from any distance. It's invisible to the naked eye, but you can feel it traveling throughout your body, taking control, all so you can enjoy a juicy bite of KFC. Ignite your senses with a big bucket from KFC. 9 pieces of chicken and 4 regular size for only $115.
Thanks, Mom. It smells delicious. And it tastes even better.
As a mother, I love to see and hear the joy that comes from my cooking and baking. And thanks to Blue Band, I can spread that joy everywhere, even to my mother-in-law.
Sherry, darling, this is... really tasty.
Spread joy everywhere with Blue Band.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, body light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359.
Or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth. And prevention is always better than medication.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in San Luis Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Ministry of Worship, Children's Hour, and the Word. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation. Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the house of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
You're full of energy, full of zest. What's the secret? I confess. Perform at your best with Nestle Nutrigo. Yeah, shake up and get what's due. Good to go, them can't stop you. Level up, get through with Nestle Nutrigo. We can go all day. Good to go all night with Nutrigo. We ready. Level up with Nestle Nutrigo. Yeah, we got it. With Nutrigo, we're on it. It's so tasty, we love it. Level up with Nestle Nutrigo. Good to go.
Nestle Nutrigo is a delicious shake that's packed full of everything you need to go. Available in chocolate and vanilla. Grab a Nutrigo and keep going.
You know that feeling when you have an uncontrollable desire for fried chicken? That's the KFC, a substance that stimulates your senses to identify the aroma of our secret recipe or an extra crispy crunch from any distance. It's invisible to the naked eye, but you can feel it traveling throughout your body, taking control, all so you can enjoy a juicy bite of KFC. Ignite your senses with a big bucket from KFC, 9 pieces of chicken and 4 regular size for only $115.
Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay, it's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number, 4 clicks and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay and you're done.
Share the line. Share the line. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the line. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the line. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the line. The Street 919 FM.
All right, so I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm ready to show the video. Although I ain't get my numbers on YouTube, but what I will do. So I'm ready to show you the video now. All right, I am ready to show you the video on Facebook. And let me see what YouTube looking like. YouTube going on with all it, with Facebook going on with all it there. The numbers are looking good all the time. I ain't understanding that. Alright, so I'm going to show the video now. But you need to come on to see the video. Alright, you need to come on to see the video. This is the video, and as I said, you know, I would really like if you get more people on the video, on the live, if you should wait, let me take some calls and ask the people if they feel I should wait.
Good afternoon, we are live on the...
Alright, let me see if I should wait. I think I should wait. Yeah. That Facebook numbers are looking good at all. Facebook numbers are looking good at all. YouTube, I will accept YouTube for now. But Facebook, all the numbers not looking good, I tell you only one time. Facebook only need to come back at 200. I think that information too juicy to leave it at that little bit that all they want to give me there. No. Facebook only need to build back up all the numbers. Yeah. I will take the numbers I seen on YouTube. But Facebook, all the numbers are looking good at all. Only need to share that live. I'm going to take some calls in the meanwhile. I ain't like how Facebook looking at all. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google, we're taking lunch, so this is why some of the numbers not up.
Yeah, mommy, but just only number was up with Facebook numbers was more than YouTube.
Well, YouTube, on YouTube, but the point is that to turn around to the pot to the plate and all that.
You easy, you know. But I say she had to turn around the pot to the plate. You're not easy at all, huh?
Bring it on.
All right, mother. I will bring it on. Right, where is my Facebook people? Facebook people, are you there? Come back up to 200 Facebook people. Come back up to 200. Facebook people, come back up to 200. All right, and then I will show it. If my Facebook people come up to 200, I would show it. All right, I'm going to thank my YouTube people for staying strong. What is that? People fed up? Are you pastor? Somebody say, people fed up at you, pastor. I like that. I'm taking that both. I know the value of what I have to show you, you see. So while you buffing me, Harold, I don't mind taking the buff. I really don't mind taking the buff. You know what I'm saying? But only have to come up. Only numbers have to do better than that. Better than that with only numbers on Facebook. I can say that. I'm taking buff and I'm giving buff too. Alright? So, I'm waiting on Olia. Join me. Alright?
In the morning when I wake up, I will sing my praise unto you, my God. I will shout and dance to you, for you have been me help forever and ever. Hey.
All right, so I'm going to show the video now. Let me see how Facebook looking. Let me see how Facebook. Somebody's fed up at you, Pastor. Fed up. Please, Pastor Google, help us. We waiting. Pastor, you are putting what? Let me see, Pastor. You are putting what? You are putting us under stress now. I hear you. I like you. I'm going to take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So you're staying too long with one thing over and over?
Yeah, well, I have to get...
I'm here waiting. I don't have it.
Yeah, nah. Listen to mums.
Yeah, nah. I don't have this phone with text and thing. So I'm waiting to hear. I can't.
Oh, you waiting to hear?
So you want it over, one thing over.
You waiting to hear? Okay, all right.
I want to know who is the bubbly.
Well, I done play the bubblies already, Mom.
Well, I get up and went to do something, so I miss out.
All right, so the first bubbly...
I want to hear this one.
All right, so the first bubbly was Michelle Benjamin, right? And the second bubbly was Watson Duke.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so I'm going to play something now from the Sandy Grande Corporation. What's going on? All right, Moms? All right, Mom's gone, yes? Moms want to hear. Mom says, you're taking too long. You're taking too long, Google. All right. Sorry. Well, you're good, yes? Again, both from my own program. Only easy. All right. Listen, look it up live. It's live now. Here what I want to play for you.
Television. How are you?
Sure. I'm fine, thank you.
And what have you been up to?
That's for humble and polite.
Well, I know your man always standing up for always right, eh?
So what are the people? Yes.
I don't know, I could just say as chairman, but I know you. So I can say Mr. Chairman.
Sure.
Right. Yeah, now, I wanted to find out something from you. Now, I know the Sandy Grande Corporation is run by, it's a UNC corporation. But I found out that 12 persons who worked there previously had their contracts, 6 clerical assistants, 1 project assistant, 1 janitor, 1 serviceman, 1 executive secretary, IT specialist, 1 local economic development officer, and an assistant local economic development officer. I heard that when their contract ended and whatnot. And nevertheless, the position was advertised, and they got back their positions after interviewed and whatnot. And I heard that, is it true that somebody tell you can't hire back these people and them?
Well, first to begin, good evening to you again and your viewers at home and abroad. So what happened, that contract that you're speaking about is what you call short-term employment, right? A short-term contract. And as you rightfully said, based on your information, some of these people work for 8 years, 6 years, 4 years, and without any problems being brought before council for their removal or subject to any bad appraisal. In fact, they have been appraised by their different heads in the corporation on numerous occasions, because I myself as a chairman would have, as a councillor, before I became a chairman, I would have seen these employees and their work ethics. And when I tell you, it's really tremendous, really hard-working employees that go beyond the call of duty. They work for all the departments, work on weekends, public holidays, you name it, after hours, and they are part of the spinal cord of the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. And last December, there was a situation where the contracts for those employees came before council to renew. And as a responsible chairman, I was forced to use a casting vote to reinstate the 12 of them so that they would not have been without a bread for the new year, right? Because some of these employees, they have mortgages, they have little babies that are now born, sometimes they have their rent to pay, and they live like paycheck to paycheck, Mr. Ian Allen. It's not like people collecting a salary, a fixed salary, or a public servant there for 33 and a third year, or council members who are there for 3 years. And my heart really went out for these people. But there are certain council members that I don't know based on what advice they would have gotten. And let me tell you something, those 12 employees reside in the Burgesses of Sangre Grande and environs. So each of them would have to vote for either a PNM person or a UNC person. But they are all Burgesses, they are all people, Grande people, right? So it's not like it's people from San Fernando and Choconas and Tongue.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Jutaram, I mean, it's people bread. But I want to ask you something. See, you said that the workers are great workers and whatnot. No, listen to me, these people firing. These people and them not coming back to work is not an indication that money is the problem, because I know that position will be filled by supporters. Am I right?
No, I don't operate, or I would not be part of anything that is based on people coming into the Sangre Grande Regional Corporation under my watch, based on any supporters of any party. As chairman, I'm responsible, paid by the taxpayers. I have a duty to execute fair and free from any sort of fear. As chairman of the corporation.
Please share this the best you can to educate the Afro-Trinidadians in this country.
Good afternoon. We are live on national television. How are you?
Sure. But the council members were instructed that is the course to take. There are certain elements in the party that are not only me, but first of all, not get my political leader involved in that, Honorable Kamala Prasad, because I have asked on numerous occasions to have a one-on-one with her to explain what is at stake here by us removing those people. In fact, Mr. Allen, on December, I had to use, I'll just go back, I had to use my casting vote to reinstate these people, because there was a by-election to take place for those 5 seats.
I understand all of Mr. Duteram. I understand all that, but at the end of the day, Mr. Duteram, tomorrow, what happens to those people? Were you instructed by anybody of any party or any executive? Were you instructed to make sure that these people not return to work tomorrow? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So you instructed by somebody
from elements in the party that are not only me, but the council members were instructed that is the course to take. And this is where the political leader will be in the hot seat, because everything will fall back on her like how it's falling on me as head of the corporation. But there are people who make decisions without proper discussion, without finding out anything, and this is what.
So there are persons in the party, in the executive that instructed you not to rehire the 12% who've been working for years now, who if they are out of a bread, have nothing to come to them, no food on the table. That is what you are saying, you know. And there are certain, there are members of the executive maybe unknowing, and I wouldn't like to bring, I'm not going to bring the political leader into this. But that's what I'm saying. Because to an extent I'm aware that maybe there are others who are acting unknowingly to harm.
This is why the party is in the situation it is. This is why. Because you have people out of Sangre Grande unknowing the culture of our people in Sangre Grande. Right? Not giving me a chance as a chairman to breathe, to exercise my chairmanship. And we are constantly, right, being talked down to and do this, do that.
Do you care to call names of the individuals who sent you messages on WhatsApp? Because you see, we don't want it to go out, and I'm trying to contain this. I don't want it to go. But do you care to tell us who are these individuals? Who are these senators? One is a senator.
Mr. Allen, I have to, as I say, safeguard, because at the end of the day, my political leader has never instructed me, but there are those who give the impression that they are acting on her behalf. And that is why, but I don't think my political leader, she's calling for employment, she's calling for people to be hired.
I don't believe that also. I don't believe that. I believe that there are forces outside of her who would like for that to happen. So I just wanted to call you to let you know that, Jutaram, that we are aware of the situation, and I am asking you, and all I wanted to know that, but as somebody said, you wouldn't allow that. So I just wanted you to
No, and I didn't allow it. I didn't vote. Whatever the consequences, right? Whatever the consequences, I will speak in due course, you know. I will speak in due course because my political leader harder than me, Mr. Allen. I will not allow it to be dragged on my meeting.
I don't want to pick up a newspaper tomorrow. I don't want to pick up a newspaper tomorrow to hear otherwise. So this is what you are saying on national television, that there are people, other persons working to make sure that these people are not reinstated back into their previous positions.
Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. So these people are coming to work tomorrow? They're supposed to be on the compound?
No, they have been served with their letters of termination.
They have been served with their letters of termination already. So to bring in, so wait. So they're firing 12 people to bring in 12 other persons, 12 friends then.
Well, we'll see.
But you tell me the was on the stable already?
Yeah.
The was on the stable already?
It is really unfortunate that people who doesn't live in this area, right? And the thing about it, I've been speaking to several of my colleagues, and there's the same level of interference. That is why the party is where it is today.
I want to talk about the party and the way it's operated. I don't want to get into that. I am concerned, and as much as
You want to get into that. But we will get into that. We the front, we will get into that. So, Trinidad and Tobago, you all heard it. I played the video for you. And you all heard the video of what's happening in the Sangre Grande Corporation. You all are hearing what's happening in the Sangre Grande Corporation. What are your thoughts? Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon again, Pastor Google. I just had was forgetting this thing. So you see clearly who is the party or the cabal or whatever always instruct the people how to do, what to do, and why to do, and when to do. Because I remember they had Benny up on a stage saying that Dr. Rowley gave him an instruction to fire all the East Indians in the area that they work in. But apparently, it's them that do them thing. Because not only that, Dr. Ramroop, who was the head of the ODPM, wrote a letter of resignation, and in it, he talked about all he wanted to do for the area. He talked about all the money he gives, the maxis he full, he get free clinic, he get this and that. He even work on the URP list with the then Prime Minister. I don't know how he could work on the URP list because he's a doctor. So they are always getting involved in nepotism and favoritism and fighting a particular type of people. But I want to tell that Councillor Jutaram, he will get you under the bus. He may have the good intention, best intention, but they won't allow you to speak. I am confident and sure, based on the modus operandi, by next week they might want to remove him because he's talking too much. Yeah, Ian Allen, they want to talk. No. You're going to the party, man, going to the party. But you must talk about the party. And how this opposition leader never know nothing. Don't tell me everything happening in the party, they're not trying to protect she and say to other people. Then she's not no leader. She weak. You think Dr. Rowley could have this kind of thing going on in the PNM and he not aware of it? She always has to be advised. She don't know. Somebody tells she. And listen to me now, she's a weak leader, and that's what manifests in Sandy Gandhi impounded that situation. It also shows that the UNC has an agenda, whether in or out of office, they're always politicking and they're making people suffer, especially if they think people not voting for them. That's all I have to say. But Mr. Jutaram, you try to do good. Trust me, they ain't going to leave you there to continue talking at all. Go on.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Jenny was so correct, eh? Pastor Google, you can't tell me workers working hard, working holidays. This is really what this man say, you know. They're working on holidays, they're getting the job done. They're performing real good. But somebody higher up, and they're trying to, even notice they're trying to protect the opposition leader while he's speaking out. So they're trying to give you the impression that it's other people in cabal is calling that shot. Come on, that kind of heavy load that shot cannot call from no cabal. There ought to be a whole cabinet. Well, like you say, the group will run in the UNC, sit down and come to this decision. This didn't just come up just so. They get rid of 12 people just so. Who performing? This man said they're performing and they're doing the work. They're coming to work every day. They're on time. There's nothing wrong with it. And you get rid of them just so? Come on, this is a game. That's the same thing to the URP people some years ago. They went into URP when government changed and fire a whole set of people. And what happened? When they went to court, the state had to pay real money because they don't do things like the way they do it. You understand? And they're always trying to give you the impression that the leader don't do anything. That she has advised this time? So who running this party? Who is the head of the UNC making this decision? This is a serious thing, and this is the woman we want her to be prime minister of this country. This is a joke. This is a laugh. Come on, Mr. Guterama, whatever your name. You see that way when we are telling Sandy Gandhi, know all they're about, know the decision. When you vote for somebody, you make sure that they can get the work done. And you make sure they're not biased, because that situation shouldn't be about party or what party is supporting, is who can get the work done. And from the man mouth, the people are not doing the work, they were performing. But somebody want to put their friends and family inside it. So they want to remove working people to put their friends and family inside it. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Google, that is it. That is the problem with the UNC. You see that caste system-like system they're running there? It can't work. Because at the end of the day, guess who's going to suffer? The people. Because you telling me you removing the technocrats just like that? The people who's on the ground, who doing the work, you just going to move them. But you have other people you're going to put in the position. What is the qualifications of the other people that you're going to put there? How are they going to now start to build that relationship with the people on the ground? And does they know the problems that the other people who already there know? Because they were there for a little while. So they would have to do the groundwork out there, meeting with the people, find out the system, getting the know-how of how the structure is run, because they keep complaining about they underfunded, they're not getting the amount of money. But the money that we're getting now, how it's been allocated. There's the people that going out now had already allocated their money in fixing the issues and grinding.
Of course, Paula.
Well, that's some of the questions you have to. So when you bring these people in, Pastor Google, what are they going to do? How are they going to start? Would they know some of the issues that these other counselors already give wood to fix the people? And that's why you'll find people will be suffering because the money is limited. Now the money now have to be allocated in the places that has to get the things done. These new people come in there. They will have to sit down now and try to get the final thing, and then they may have some, and they know the UNC how they operate. They always have some partner and some kind of thing, and they're always giving the overpriced contracts, and they will waste out all the money, and at the end of the day, nothing substantial will be done in the area, and the people going and suffer. And the people who are going to suffer is everybody across Europe, whether UNC, whether PNM, you're going and suffer with that nonsense them doing there. And it shows, this is the fact, that the leader of the party, she's a waste of time. And I've been saying that all the time. You cannot sit at the head of a party and knows nothing. And then all you have to, you have people that's coming and shielding you. Everybody always taking the blame for you. You take no responsibility for nothing. You see, since that day, she have called Dr. Ori and all kind of thing and never apologized. You see the day when she and she Attorney General lock up over 10,000 African people of African descent and tell them when they get the evidence, and you'll give it to the police to make the charges and all these things with the anti-gang bill that she's not supporting now. She never apologized to the people of the African descent. I always know that lady should not be running anything. She should go home on she rocking chair and play with her grandchildren. Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, man. And happy Good Friday to everybody. If that's how it is, Good Friday, does it? No?
Say that again?
Good Friday greetings, huh?
Okay.
You know, Good Friday, Boboli greetings or whatever. You understand? I wonder if the public itself, me, and others, fed up at how them does operation. It's blatant and it's ridiculous now. They have to stop this totishness where they keep doing every time they come into office, Pastor Google. It's repetitive, it's redundant, it's upsetting, and it don't make any sense. They'll protect the opposition leader, they'll protect her, yeah. But still, I admire how we actually took some words out into the atmosphere now, out into the universe now, and say something at least happy about that. Because, Fred, you can't be doing them thing, but everybody who working, when the politics done, we're supposed to just get back to living normal. Long time, that's how it used to be, Pastor Google. Back in the earlier days of politics, and everybody used to get to doing what they do. Every time them coming forward, them always squeezing people out, pushing people out, making people lose their job, firing after people just because of this political nonsense. Them is people too. How you could just suggest that them is PNM or them not supporting all this, and you just want to squeeze in your people to come and vote just so I have to just not be kick you in my life because of your ridiculous prejudice, political racism, dotishness. That I think the public and one next thing too, you see the media who don't call out these people on these issues. I just wonder how some of these, for want of a better description, happy people. Is the other word for happy, right? Some of these happy people who on radio and they just avoid these issues because if the PNM needle reach from the back straight to the chest and they pray to say anything, it's time the public all how do they call it? Level-headed thinking citizens, whether it's UNC or PNM, to call out the UNC on this nonsense and tell them it's time to stop that brutishness.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, there was a woman in the village when I was growing up as a child. People used to label how she telling lies and how she always in confusion and etc. Always in some trouble. You know what one of she classmates say? Cause her one day and tell her, look at you, what you are doing in school, you're still doing here. The amount of children you put into confusion, call them to get licks and all of that, you still come here, big woman, and do the same thing. You always like confusion, the woman cuss and tell her. So that is what I want to say. Okay, about growing up with people who like confusion. Okay then, bye.
Thank you very much. You know, let me take this call. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Yes.
Yes, they will continue to carry out their agenda, man. And when you speak the truth, they want to boycott your book, they want to do all kind of things, but they will continue to carry out their agenda. Because no one can tell me moves like that, not going back to Kamala. And people have to take this as an example of what took place between 2010 and 2015, when the Jamaicans saw it as ethnic stalking. People need to do that. People forgetting when TG post over 200 people lost jobs, you know, as soon as Kamala. When Kamala came in, she fired left, right, and center, you know. Right? But now they're demanding this and demanding that. But we have short memories in Trinidad and Tobago because tens of thousands of African people lose jobs as soon as they came in. Within the first year, real people lost jobs. People couldn't pay their mortgage. Families broke up, and not one study was done about our community, you know, with regard to what we went through under the UNC for that 5 years, you know. Right? No psychologists, no psychiatrists. No one studied it. No one from UWE, you know, study what the African community went through under Kamala Prasad Mistata. Right? Even this man, Lawrence Rameshwaraj, his memory serves me right, and you could Google it too. Rameshwaraj said Kamala set back this country over 100 years where race relations is concerned. That is what Rameshwaraj said in the Express. The Express added. So they could say what they want to, right? And Ian Allen could say what he want to also, right? And I could say that because from the time the truth come out, people want to defend it and make it sound easy and nice and thing. But Kamala and they are about that. They're entitled to do things. That is how they see it. They have a feeling of entitlement because they see themselves as superior, and that is the narrative within the community. And what they come for is everything. Everything is not any say every creed and race sign an equal place. They want everything because they are entitled to everything. That is what's taking place with them. Right? But let's see. Let us see if we strip it in 2025. You have a good one.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, afternoon.
Happy Easter to you, my brother.
Same to you.
Right. I want to say for sure, when the UNC came in 2010, I voted for Kamala. I voted for Kamala because I was upset with the hospital and all of that. My nephew and about 26 others, my nephew was an accountant on contract inside Pointe-a-Pitre. And it wasn't 2 months after they had sent home with me, and most of the hardly an Indian gentleman, but send them home. Took away the job that they was working there for a good period of time, and they was doing a company thing. But I want to say it was a blessing to him because he had a child with a girl in the States, and he went over, and he had 3 jobs to choose for. But everybody is not lucky as that. When they had one, they didn't wait for the handover. You know. The next day they was in UFP office in Tisha, you know.
Wow.
Because they had this thing is weak, I know.
Wow.
And this is what happened. No, yes, you understand? There was, and this is the kind of thing that is happening. And if it is, the people, you see, but when you're on contract, you can't join union. I don't know if you could join union. But if they were working, look at how much years the government had to wait to change the CPEC workers.
Yeah, the CPEC gangs.
Before the election. The eve before the election, they signed over years to them.
Yep.
Years to them. And some of them worked 6 years, and the people who supported the government could not have gotten a CPEC contract because of the tie-up that Kamala and them did.
Very
and
true.
I often say,
I said very true.
Yes, I often say she's in the driver's seat, but people is driving that opposition. She ain't driving nothing. And I just say, anytime somebody has a monkey, and Mr. Pandey had said it, a monkey on their back, people take advantage on you. And she only have the face. You see, every Monday night or Sunday night, they on the forum. I want to see if they're going through that for 5 years, because they have no election calling. Their page is incompetent because the government is incompetent. I see a doctor last night on one of the channels saying that they should know that the vaccine would have been expiring and they're supposed to vaccine all the people and then wait. But them indicating nothing for the PNM government. Mr. Rowley have a brain and a head on his shoulder, and he and his minister of health going to work towards, and the doctors going to work towards the upliftment of this country until such time. And as for Tobago, if all what they have seen and all what they have heard, I believe when an election is called again, the PDP will have a good awakening. Have a nice evening. Everybody, happy Easter. Do the things that is right. COVID is alive and well. You can't see it, you can't feel it, but it comes like the breeze. Have a nice one. Love you, Pastor. We'll go home safely.
Thank
You
you
and your family. Have a nice one.
Thank you very, very much.
And let me tell you, the other night when I see David was anointed like, I see you had the bad business.
You're easy, you know.
Nice one.
You have to give me a visit, eh?
Who me? You and me?
You have to give me a visit at my church in Point.
You must tell me when. This weekend I'm booked up. I will be out for the whole week this week coming in.
Okay.
And then whatever, you must just put on your itinerary. What time is your service?
Yes.
And I will pay you a visit. Trust me.
All
I
right.
might get 1 or 2 persons with me and pay. We don't have no segregation. We visit. We because the God I serve is alive. Jehovah God is his name. Have a nice one.
Thank you very much, Miss New Village. So I listened to the tape, I listened to the videotape, and what I gathered from it was that, one of the things I gathered is that, from what the guy is saying to Ian, is that he is vouching that his leader doesn't know what is going on, and they're getting directive from somebody else. Somebody else is telling them what to do, and the person appears to be a senator. You all heard all of that in the discussion. Hello, good afternoon.
Just to answer Ms. New Village when she spoke about if the contracted workers are represented by a union. Anybody could join any union at their choice. What happened is, while they may not be able to get a union to bargain for the interests and rights, because then the union will have to have a 50% plus one majority of those contracted workers. However, when it comes to unfair dismissal, and what could happen, they can go through a union, so they could lodge a grievance with any union of their choice, and then that matter will be sent as an unresolved dispute to the Minister of Labour if there cannot be any mediation between both parties, and then the Minister will send that to the Industrial Court. But it has to go through a union. So while a union may not be able to represent them in the strictest sense in terms of the terms and conditions of employment, if they have a grievance, which they will have coming out of an unfair dismissal, to get it to the Industrial Court, it has to go through a union. So they can go to any union of their choice, and that will be dealt with at that level. But they can. But in the strictest sense, the unions don't really represent contracted workers unless they get that 50% plus one majority of contracted workers, and then now they apply to get the bargaining rights or the unit which will negotiate for those contracted workers. I just wanted to lay that there.
All right, thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Pastor Google. I'm not too sure, but I believe that Anil Jutra had some association with the PNM before.
Who's Anil Chutaram? The one who talking with the
chairman of Tanzania.
I don't think so. Somebody has to call in and clarify that for me. I don't believe that.
I think so. I'm not too sure.
The UNC will put a man who has affiliation to the PNM to chair a corporation that they fight for?
No, I think he had some connection with the PNM before, and then he went over to the UNC, but I'm not too sure as possible. So that's somebody might call and club that one. Maybe right. Kingsley.
Nah, Kingsley, you call now. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Pastor Google. I just want to tell you, I met a relative of mine only today for a long time. You know, I haven't seen him. But he informed me that the partnership government laid off over 100 teachers, you know, and they never got back any. They were supposed to get money and they never got. I just bring that to your attention. I don't know how true it is, but he told me that today. Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, sir. All right. Yes, so in the discussion that the recording that we listened to, I don't know how many of you recognize or how many of you were aware that in the conversation he keeps saying that the leader does not know. The leader don't know. The leader don't know. The leader don't know. And that a senator would have given the instructions. Right? I am surprised. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. So if the leader don't know, how come your boy yesterday say he was going to Grandy, Pastor Google?
Yeah, he say he going to Grandy because of that.
He's the right hand of the voice of the UNC on the African side. He has connection with the leader. So if he tell me he going up there yesterday and he couldn't tell you the reason why he was going up there, so understand why it is the man making noise now. Because if Kingsley going up to make noise with the man or against the man, what that tells you, that means the instruction has to come from who? The leader, because if he is the right-hand spokesperson of the UNC, and he's going up to make noise with Mr. Jutaram on Tuesday, then the instruction has to come from the person that he does liaise with. Not so? So I want him to call to explain to me and tell me, since he's the voice, and apparently he should go down as the Boboli of the year today too. Enjoy your day.
I hear you, sir. I hear you. Someone sent me a message here on WhatsApp. Let me read the message. Yes, Tritaram was a PNM and what? Okay, he was a PNM. I didn't know that. I think Miss Felix would have been Miss Felix if you're listening. I mean, I ain't so knowledgeable about who was and who is and who will be. I just in the information know where he is alluding to the fact that his political leader is unaware, and he said that that is why they are in the position that they are in now. He's talking about the results of the election. He's talking about the effects of what the party is in fighting. The UNC that appears to be have it all together. The UNC that appears to have it all together has in fighting. The man is saying. The man is saying that people are calling the political leader's name. All of the look, Watson Juke on my live. What is this? Watson Juke jump on my live. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon again, Pastor Google. You know, for this implosion going back, there was a man who was in charge of the ODPM under the People's Partnership. What was his name? What was the name of that doctor? He's a doctor. What was his name?
He was a what?
A doctor that was in charge of the ODPM. You know the man who was in charge of the ODPM under the People's Partnership?
Yeah, but I can't remember his name right now.
You know he resigned from the party, right?
Uh-huh.
And he resigned with the same complaint. You see the complaint that that young man has? No. That man left the party 3 weeks ago with the same said complaint. So the UNC is imploding internally because the political leader is trying to save the past Attorney General Jolene John and a number of others because her name is going to call. Because if you realize we have a AC with a chopper, you know, we still have a AC with a chopper to answer for. You know about that, Pastor Google?
Yeah.
All right. So we have the first Attorney General to draw before the court with any ever going on. And I tell people that had nothing to do with the Trinidad government, you know. The English government called Mr. Nelson to ask him earlier on, you had to pay taxes on this money. Who are you sending back the money for? Call the Trinidad government and tell them earlier on, this man sending back money to a past Attorney General and investigate the matter. You understand that, Pastor Google?
Yeah.
So that is why you see people, that's why the party is imploding. Because those who have to make jail, trying to put people in place that they could. You see, they bring a man, Kurt Mayhew, from where he come from. You see, they put Ian Allen back on Guardian, well, that part of Guardian. Understand why it is taking place. Why do you think he ended up back there? He just in NW just so. He is not doing what Alexander been doing. He more on a political side, especially now than anything else. Data analytical and work people. Or just sit down and understand what it is taking place here. Pastor Google, enjoy your day.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Here is Alan Jutram. Want to go up for the PNM in Standard Grandee. And they didn't take him. Right? So I don't know who's saying he have a affiliation with the PNM. They didn't take him. He wanted was to run for a seat for Standard Grandee up here, and they did not take him.
Okay,
Pastor Google, and it was also, it was all over the radio and thing. It was saying why the UNC took him if they want to say that how he is affiliation with the PNM, why the UNC take him. Because he have a grocery. So I don't know what he means.
Very interesting. Thank you very much. You see, callers calling in and giving me information that I didn't even know about. The question is about Mr. Jutaraman. People are asking questions, and I am listening to the questions people are asking. What is going on in the UNC? Is there infighting in the UNC? How come there's one Kingsley to call, you don't call, boy? Eh? He just sitting down in the pavilion out there, you know. I know he listening, you know. Kingsley is listening, and he will not call in because he thinks that, you know, he wants to hear the views of the callers, and the very interesting. I hope you're listening to carry back the news, Kingsley. All right? It is not looking good. And the way you all are continuing to fight is not looking good at all. It's not looking good, Kingsley. You all need to sit down and look at how you all do things. All right? Sit down and look and see how you all do things. It's not looking good at all. But, again, Trinidad and Tobago, these are the people who want to be your government. They call them the government in waiting, you know. That's what they do. And in the meanwhile, I have an interview coming up with the embassy, the American embassy in Trinidad and Tobago. I have an interview coming up at 2 o'clock with them. So don't touch your dial. Stick and stay while I get ready to go for that interview in a short bit. So we have an interview to do with the American embassy, and they are going to be giving you some valid information for you to hold on to. All right?
In the morning when I wake up, I will sing my praise unto you, my God. I will shout and dance to you, for you have been me help forever and ever. Hey, my God is good, oh. Hey, my God is good, oh. Hey, hey, my God is good, oh. Hey, from the top, in the morning when you wake up, you should sing your praise unto your God. You should shout and dance to him, for he has been your help forever and ever. Hey, your God is good, oh. Hey, my God is good. Hey, hey, your God is good, oh. Hey, my God is good, oh. Everything not double, double, oh. Everything not double, double, oh. Promotion double, double, oh. Your business double, double, oh. Your money double, double, oh. Your house go double, double, oh. Terimboka, 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 Terimboka. I tell you that just Terimboka. Say you are good and your mercy is forever. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah, you are good and your mercy is forever. Hallelujah. Say you are good and your mercy is forever.
Enagic change your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
Blessings in the wonderful name of Jesus. My name is Nikki Garcia, and you are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning on the Street 919 FM radio. Here, Pastor Helen Garcia and my husband, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. Our church is situated at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. Sunday services start at 8:30 a.m. for Sunday school and 9:30 a.m. for our morning worship service. Tune in and prepare to be blessed.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
When you text on the Street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text, and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919.
Every day's a new experience. What a sight to see. Picture perfect sunrise, a glimpse of His majesty. Trees swaying gently like the morning breeze. What a day it's gonna be. I'm so happy. We'll sing pa pa pa, pa pa pa. He is alive. Glory be to Him, my everlasting King. Sing, righteous is He that delivered me at Calvary. I know my God is here. He's still alive. I and I see beauty. So peaceful it seems. Birds singing sweetly. Everything in harmony. Holy Spirit, come fill me. I wanna be like thee. I wanna be like thee. To love everybody and see you in eternity. We'll sing pa 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 pa. He is alive. Glory be to him, my everlasting King. Sing, righteous is he that delivered me at Calvary. I know my God is here. He's still alive.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
On a quest for a better life, Jim searched far and wide. He knew that there was a secret that could keep him going. And until he found it, Jim swore he would not rest.
Yes! I'll find it!
I am the genie that makes things better. Make 3 wishes, and I will deliver.
Jim asked for the secret, the one thing that could keep him going.
Oh, you need Nestle Nutrigo. You don't need me.
Get all the vitamins and nutrients you need to keep going with Nestle Nutrigo, a delicious protein-packed shake. Life is a go with Nestle Nutrigo. Available in 2 flavors, chocolate and vanilla. Nestle Nutrigo. Keep going.
You know that feeling when you have an uncontrollable desire for fried chicken? That's the KFC, a substance that stimulates your senses to identify the aroma of our secret recipe or an extra crispy crunch from any distance. It's invisible to the naked eye, but you can feel it traveling throughout your body, taking control, all so you can enjoy a juicy bite of KFC. Ignite your senses with a big bucket from KFC. 9 pieces of chicken and 4 regular size for only $115.
Smile, beauty's in every aisle to take care of your body. We have all you need to stay healthy. Yeah, more to love. Yes, it's true. Pennywise, just for you.
Pennywise gives you more to love. Well. People, this is IWER Church. Help us with the fight against COVID-19. Sanitize yourself. You have to wash your hands. Wear mask. Wear your mask. Brass. Be wise. Sanitize. Save lives. Social distance. You eating kalalu? You have to wash your hands. You're eating a pilau. You have North Central Regional Health Authority. Sanitize yourself. Sanitize yourself. Sanitize your hand.
You know that feeling when you have an uncontrollable desire for fried chicken? That's the KFC, a substance that stimulates your senses to identify the aroma of our secret recipe or an extra crispy crunch from any distance. It's invisible to the naked eye, but you can feel it traveling throughout your body, taking control, all so you can enjoy a juicy bite of KFC. Ignite your senses with a big bucket from KFC. 9 pieces of chicken and 4 regular size for only $115.
Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay, it's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number. 4 clicks and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay and you're done.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one will. Who can stand against the King? No one can. No one will. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Say, who can stand? Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one can. No one will. Yeah. Say, who can stand? Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one can. No one. No one will. Victory belongs to Jesus.
Okay, Trinidad and Tobago, I'm back with you. This is my last hour with you. After coming up is Miss Aisha Wells and AJ. Okay, so have a that announcement that is coming up, and then I have an interview with the American Embassy. All right, so I have that announcement coming up, and then I have an interview with the American Embassy. All right, so don't touch your dial. The American Embassy have some good information to share with you.
Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one will. Who can stand against the King? No one can. No one will. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Say, who can stand? Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one can. No one will. Yeah. Say, who can stand? Who can stand against the Lord? No one can. No one can. No one. No one will. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Yeah. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs.
Tribute with a twist. My name is Ronald Jeffrey, celebrating the life and passing of my younger brother, Everett Tony Jeffrey. We were born from the same parent, live in Tisha Village, Point Fontaine. He was born the 20th of October 1969 and died on the 5th of March 2021. He would be laid to rest this Saturday, the 3rd of April. In looking for a song that's most fitting to send him off with, and came across this Michael Jackson that keep playing in my head. I really believe he left us too soon. Here is it.
Like a comet blazing across the evening sky, gone too soon. Like a rainbow fading in the twinkling of an eye, gone too soon. Sparkling and splendidly bright, here one the loss of sunlight on a cloudy afternoon. Gone too soon. Like a castle built upon a sandy beach. Gone too soon. Like a perfect love that is just beyond your reach. Gone too soon. Born to amuse, to inspire, to delight. In one day, gone one night. Like a sunset, dying with the rising of the moon. Gone too soon.
Farewell, my little brother. You did your part. You'll always be in our thoughts and prayers. Rest in peace until we meet again. Goodbye.
So that was a musical tribute to Everett Tony Jeffrey from his brother Ronald Jeffrey on his passing. And Trinidad and Tobago, you know how that can be, all right? You know that can be really tough. So again, on behalf of the Street 919 FM, we send our condolences to the family. So again, that was a tribute, a musical tribute to Mr. Everett Tony Jeffrey from his brother Ronald Jeffrey. All right. As I said to you, Trinidad and Tobago, I have an interview to do this afternoon with a young lady from the American Embassy, and I am going to, if you want
Hello,
to...
good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. So those of you who want to see us live, you can join us live on Facebook and on YouTube now, and you would see the young lady that I'm going to be doing the interview with. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm really happy to have you with me today. And I know that
Good to be here.
I know that you're going to give us some information about some things that you will have upcoming for the young people, opportunities that you will have for the young people of Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to share with us the information that you have from the American Embassy. So people, you need to join me on our Facebook Live and on our YouTube Live, and you're going to see my guests who I have on Zoom. This is a new way of communication in Trinidad and Tobago, by extension, the world.
Absolutely. And so I'm Noreen Nalia. I am the acting public affairs officer at the U.S. Embassy in Porto, Spain. I am so glad to be here to talk to you about Youth Ambassadors, which is one great exchange programs for secondary school students.
Mm-hmm.
So primarily this program is for students aged 15 to 18, and it'll take place from July 26th to August 27th. So it's like an entire month in the summer, and they'll be doing it virtually. As you mentioned, Zoom is the new reality that we have, virtual communications, and of course with young people this year, we don't want to risk their safety. This whole exchange will be virtual. So if they're interested, this is an amazing leadership opportunity. We see young people come back and they implement a project of their own in their communities. We've seen them tackle issues like child abuse or juvenile delinquency. They've created their own NGOs and businesses within several years of them coming back, and these are teenagers, right? So that's amazing.
Yeah.
And yes, it's absolutely fantastic. And they should have limited U.S. and other international travel, because really what we're trying to do is give that population an opportunity to do, yes, virtually, but it's an exchange with the U.S. and they may not normally have those opportunities. So if they're interested in applying, the deadline is coming up soon. It's April 12th, and you can either go to the U.S. Embassy website, tt.usembassy.gov, or youthambassadors.worldlearning.org. So there's two websites that they can go to, and it'll route them to the same application. But here's the important thing. We're going to be taking 12 students and 2 adult mentors. So 12 students from ages 15 to 18 in secondary school, and they can't be upper 6th or Form 5 because they have to come back and do more school. The idea is that they should still be in secondary school when they return. But we also will take 2 adult mentors. So if you are an adult who works with youth and you want to mentor them through the project, but you have to commit to really mentoring them for that month in summer, and then as they're doing the project over the school year. So if you're interested in that, the application's in the same place, and April 12th is the deadline. But I will say, honestly, this is one of my favorite programs, because these young people, they get these this education in leadership skills, and they just develop so much as people that it's really amazing to see when they go and when they come back what their potential is.
So in order for them to be viable to get through with this program, they have to go onto your website, and you just want to give them the information again of how they can get onto your website, what they can look for there. Sometimes people might go onto our website and might be confused, but are there specific things that they can look for so that they can know that this is what they're looking for to log into to send in their application?
Absolutely. So if you go to the website tt.usembassy.gov, or even our Facebook page TTUSA, you will find information about how to where to look for the Youth Ambassadors page. It's on. It's also their direct website is Youth Ambassadors, so that's YOUTHAMBASSADORS.worldlearning.org. So that's a direct website to just go straight to the application. But here's the tricky thing that I think people miss the most. We end up with something like 50 people who don't finish the application because you have to do it from a computer. Right. You can't do it from a phone. You can't do it from a tablet. It'll let you do part of the application, but then you can't submit it. So what I really always say is do this from a computer. It shouldn't take that long if you start from a computer. You just have to get reference letters and things like that. Mm-hmm. But you can if you get everything you need, you can finish it pretty fast, but you do have to do it from a computer.
Wow. You see why it's important that you're sharing it, because somebody might have been listening and say, well, okay, I can do that on my phone. But no, you need to go onto a computer to finish the application. The other thing I wanted to know, just quickly, the age group of the youngsters, because you're saying that you want the youngsters who who can go on to like tertiary education and stuff like that.
No, they don't have to. Tertiary education isn't as important for us as is that they still come back and they have secondary school. So ages 15 to 18, so they can be Form 4 as long as they're 15. They can be lower 6, but they should be coming back and they should have another, at least secondary school in front of them, because they have to implement that project throughout the year. But we welcome anyone from the ages of 15 to 18. Of course, the adult mentors are older. They don't have the age limit. But what I will say is that this program, if you're a parent of a 15 to 18-year-old, this is really something you should be interested in, because this is a real opportunity for your youth. I have seen some fantastic work come out of the Youth Ambassadors. I have seen them go on to, like I mentioned, one of them I spoke to on Facebook Live actually a few months ago, and she's a medical student, and another one has started, 2 of them actually started a organization that they call IBIS, but they do it's about service, and so they connect you to volunteer opportunities. If you're a youth and you're interested in volunteering in your community, they will find you the opportunities and the organizations to volunteer with. So they're just doing these amazing projects, and they're fantastic young people, and we welcome them from Trinidad, from Tobago, and they get a chance to go. This exchange, though, is not just for Trinidad and Tobago. So yes, the 12 youth from Trinidad and Tobago will go, but they get this chance to interact with people from all over the Western Hemisphere, from Canada, around the Caribbean, South America. So they're not only getting that exchange with the U.S., but they're getting that exchange with their region. That's really impossible to minimize how important that is. And last year we had to cancel it completely because we knew not everybody would have the capacity to be virtual in last summer, especially young people, because schools, everybody was still sorting out devices and things. But this year, we feel like young people have had to attend school, so they have access to a device, and they should be able to participate in the program this year. So while I know that for many young people, they're going to say, but I want to go to the U.S. in person, because we used to do that. We've had that program from 2012, and until 2019, it was in person. But I always say, well, yeah, but we had to cancel it in 2020. So the fact that we're doing it virtually this year, it's not perfect, but it's much better than 2020. And hopefully next year, we'll be able to do it in person again.
That'd be great. That'd be great. And I like how you would have given some success stories of other young persons who would have done the program, and they would have been able to impact their community and by extension their country. And I really appreciated that, because that now will kind of motivate and spur on somebody to say, hey, so it has been a success. There are success stories, and I could be a success story for my community. And I like that. I really, really like that. Anything else you want to share with the young people who might be listening, or the adults who might be listening? Let's just say the young people, today's a holiday, so the young people might be out. They might be doing something, and they may miss this, but I'm going to play it back over. But is there anything that you want to share again with the adults who might be listening, who might be saying, my son or daughter or grandchild might be a very good prospect for this program?
Absolutely. So if you are interested in this opportunity for yourself or for some young people in your family, in your community, I know a lot of people who work with youth through organizations. This is a great program. They get these courses in cultural and educational programming. They focus on civic engagement and social entrepreneurship. So they learn really how to give back to their community, how to be better citizens, how to be not just in the community, but for their country as a whole. So this is a great program for them. So again, the applications, they're due April 12th, and that is a hard deadline. It's tt.usembassy.gov or youthambassadors.worldlearning.org. You can use either one of those websites and get there. Do it from a computer. I think we have something like 50 applications that are still in progress, and they're almost all completely finished. They just haven't pressed the submit button, and I think that's because they did it on a phone or a tablet. But please do go back. If you are not sure if your application's submitted, go back and check from a computer and press that submit button, because it would be really sad if that was the only thing that you didn't do and you miss out on this great opportunity.
Wow.
But we also, as I mentioned, are looking for those adult mentors. So if you're an adult who wants to work with kids, it's a great opportunity, but you should already be working with them in a secondary school setting. So this is a great program for teachers who are off in the summer.
But if someone is a youth pastor, and they may have been a youth pastor for about, let's say, 5-10 years, and they may be interested in being a part of the program, can they apply?
Absolutely. It's anyone who works with youth in a secondary school setting or a community setting. So it can be youth pastors, it can be people who work with youth in some kind of organization, any one of those things. As long as, and I think, we usually do a background check because, or we ask them to get like some kind of certification that they don't have any pending issues, because they are going to be working closely with children, and you want to make sure that's safe. Yeah. But other than that, check the application process. But absolutely, if you're a youth pastor, if you work with youth through NGOs, if you're a mentor in some way, if you're a teacher or work in a school setting, please do apply for this, because this is a great opportunity to work with a set of very focused, very driven youth for an entire year. It's not a huge commitment after the program itself. It may be just a few hours a week, but it's still a great opportunity to really have an impact on your community and with your youth.
Wow, that's really, really good. And I want to thank you very much for taking the time on your holiday to come and share this information with us. And I'm going to request that we play this over again so that other persons who may have missed it will get an opportunity to hear it again. And, you know, I really appreciate your approach to getting our young people to become, you know, leaders in their own right. Leaders. How long has this program been going on?
So it's been in place since 2012, so about 9 years, except we missed a year in between in last year, so about, I would say 8 years or 8 or 9 years. So it's been around for a while, and it just grows and gets better every year.
Yeah, well, from what I'm hearing, it really is getting better. I really hope that you all would take a little more adults. I know that you're taking only 2 for now, but I hope that in the future that you all would give us adults a little more flex, a little more. You take us some more of us, and I really hope that the young people grab up on this opportunity.
Well, check out our embassy website, because we do have other scholarships and programs available for people who are looking for academic exchanges for tertiary education, and that doesn't really have an age limit. So we do have other programs out there for adults interested, scholarship, fellowships, things like that. So definitely keep checking our Facebook page, TTUSA, as well as our website for those opportunities. This time I'm focused on the youth because that application deadline is coming up soonest, but we have been doing a lot of advertising for our Fulbright academic exchange as well. And so you should check that out if you're interested.
Thank you very, very much. And I appreciate you having an interview with us here on the Street 919 FM. Radio you can watch. All right.
Thank you and have a lovely, lovely Easter weekend.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. So you just heard it there. The interview from the American Embassy, the communications officer from the American Embassy, and she would have given some really nice, she would have given the young people of Trinidad and Tobago an opportunity to, it's an opportunity for you to do what you have to do. Do what you have to do to become great leaders in your community. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor.
Hi, good afternoon.
I listened to the lady from the embassy, American Embassy, and at least I wasn't aware that they had that program since 2012. They have been having programs.
Yes.
And this is such a beautiful initiative.
Yes.
For our young persons in this country, and even the older citizens in our country. But you know what is amazing, Pastor Google?
What is that?
Just last year, Alma K, Kamapasa, the Cessa,
would have told you.
Government to put sanctions on us.
Yes.
To bring that bad blood between us, and then recently we see her stint to the Indian High Commissioner.
Yes,
we've seen how she's not working in the interest of this country. And before I go past to Google, as a female myself and being Good Friday and just a daughter, all the things we would have heard about Ms. Kamapasa, the Cessa, would lead people logically to believe she has an issue with alcohol. And I want to tell persons like Kingsley, who really they really love his leader and is passionate, he cries and all that, that they need to go to her if they want to help her because she wants to be a leader. They need to go to her and generally talk to her to get help. It does not augur well for them to be shielding her because what they're doing is enabling her to continue in her behavior. They're not doing her any good at all because it's not looking good out here. So I advise them, go to her because he seems to genuinely love her. Even Mr. Jutara, who seemed to not want to shoulder any blame on her, they're not doing her any good. And I'm being very, very serious. I'm not being suspicious at all by shielding her because she apparently has a problem with alcohol abuse.
Well, I know that, and I don't want to put the station at risk.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying, based on all these things that we would have heard, it is logical.
I still don't want us to go down that way because again, we have nobody have done any, as they would say, psychological or.
Google. That's why I'm saying we could only say based. We heard the minister Verna Senru says she has a monkey on her back. That is something reduced by that. We
Mhm.
heard Mr. Pandis said she was drunk and fall on Ganji statue. We heard, that's what I'm saying, based on what we heard.
But people can say, yeah, but I still want to not put my station.
Well, okay, I hear you,
Yeah.
but I would still say this is my opinion, mine and mine
Yeah.
alone, not putting 91.9 in any disrepute,
Mhm.
based on the things I would have heard.
Okay.
My logical assumption that there's some sort of problem she has with alcohol. I'm telling
Okay.
them, listen, stop enabling her. Go,
All right.
seek out and let her get some help, please.
Okay.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All right, so the time now is going into 2:32. Wow, time has fly. Time fly when you're having fun. All right. So I can take some calls before I leave. 342-0081-771 1791-466-5391. Wow, phone is ringing. Okay, I'm going to take that call. I can see. Let me take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
But Pastor Google, I still kind of, concerned about what the chairman would have been saying. Because the chairman is saying that the people that is sent home were qualified and fit and doing a good job. But you would have sent them home. Now, and this is the reason why I look at the way the PNM govern, and I look at the way that Kamala Prasad-Bissessa is governing with her party. And she was the prime minister. I looked at how she governed. So I can clearly understand that somebody who's a technocrat in position, and they want to sabotage the certain government because they're on the opposite side. And the government will have to remove them from the position. For instance, like the former central bank governor. It was justified to remove him because what he was doing is sabotaging, not the PNM, He's sabotaging the country, and by doing that, he put hardship among the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I can clearly understand that because I've heard, and listened to this program, this radio station for years. I'm listening, and I've heard, supporters of the PNM complaining about people who is UNC and the government didn't move them. So the government did its second reincarnation, and people who had contracts may not be renewed, and it can be justified by that because the PNM allow you to run your contract once you do your job properly. But if you're sabotaging the process, you're also sabotaging the country, and they must understand that. So that is where the party politics must end after you have a general election, and that's why I'm concerned what I'm hearing from the chairman, because you're hearing it from the top. He's the man who has to run the district. And once you have people doing that, they're going to move on people above him in the party calling these strokes and to put this one, and then the opposition leader, she doesn't know, and then Kingsley will call in. Right now, he probably taking information, and we're sending him notes on what to say and what not to say. So you'll call a program sooner or later and tell you some kind of rubbish that they're saying, but it doesn't make sense, it doesn't add up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I have on the phone line, Trinidad and Tobago, the alderman from the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation, Alderman Piper, and she is willing to chat with me and let me know what is going on at the Sandy Grande Corporation. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google, and good afternoon to the viewers.
And listeners of the Street 919
I'm
FM.
sorry, viewers and listeners, sorry about that.
Remember, this is radio you can watch. First radio you can watch and listen.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So,
well,
tell me
go
what's
ahead.
going on.
Well, Pastor Google and listeners, what I can tell you is fact, and this can be, you can get this information from our statutory minutes, which are public. We have recordings, and also the UNC chairman would have made statements on national television.
Yes.
Right. So on March the 18th, at our personnel committee meeting, the council would have unanimously approved the appointment of 16 positions. Now, I'm stating positions because as members of council, our purview is just with respect to approving the positions. We are not concerned with respect to the hiring of employees. That is a function of the administrative section. So we would have approved unanimously all members of council. Councillor Rondon would have moved the motion, and Chairman Jutram would have seconded. And I have that information, that is fact. We have those statements. That was on March the 18th. On the 25th of March, we had a statutory meeting. And at that statutory meeting is where you ratify and confirm all the decisions that was made throughout the month. It was also ratified at statutory meeting. We received a message, a WhatsApp message, on the 29th of March that there is a statutory meeting, a special statutory meeting, to revisit the decision to employ these persons. So, apparently there was a conversation with Councillor Rondon, he being the leader of business on the PNM side, and also Chairman Jutram, where he would have expressed to Councillor Rondon, them fellas want to pull back on the decision. They don't want to hire the people. And Chairman Jutram said, I need the PNM support. We need to hire these people. They're hard working, and we want to hire them. So we came on the 31st of March prepared, because a similar situation would have taken place in December. However, Chairman Jutram at that time, in December, he, being the chairman of the corporation, would have voted to maintain the employment of these persons and would have also used his casting vote. Right? So I don't know if you're following. We are a council of 12. We have 7 UNC councillors. We have 7 UNC council members. We have 5 PNM council members.
Okay.
So in that instance, 6 UNC council members would have voted to send home the workers since December. The 5 PNM would have voted to maintain their employment. Chairman Jutram, he would have voted with the PNM, causing the vote to be 6-6. And then using his casting vote, we would have won the vote, and those persons were employed for a 3-month period. So the 3 months would have ended in March. Advertisements went out. These persons would have applied for the positions. They would have interviewed for these positions. They were called and stated that they were successful and they were to sign on the 1st of April. This statutory meeting was called on the 31st of March, hours before they were to sign the contracts. And at that meeting, the UNC would have gone and they voted their 6. The PNM voted, which was 5. So we were expecting that Chairman Jutram, talking about how these people are working so hard, and I could tell you, and in the former council, I was the chairman of the Local Economic Development Committee, and we would have won the President's Award for Innovation in the Public Sector, the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation, in 2019. So these are the individuals I'm telling you were sent home, who above average performance. And Chairman Jutram would have stated at the meeting that he is under pressure from senior members of his party. At the meeting, all members of the UNC could be seen on their phones getting instructions, because that is how the meetings are being run at Sandy Grande Regional Corporation, from outside individuals. And in stating such, he would have abstained his vote, making it 6 UNC to rescind the decision to appoint them, the 5 PNM who wanted to maintain their employment, and because he abstained his vote, it remained 6-5. And that is what it is took place in Sandy Grande on the 31st of March. So these workers came to work. They came to work expecting to come the next day. And by 12 noon, they were told they had no job to come to. So that is the situation that took place there, Pastor Google.
Wow. Very, very interesting. Now, I heard you said two things that I want to take you up on. You said that you all will have the recordings, the audio of these meetings.
Yes, there are audio recordings, and there were persons. We have no takers. That's a public meeting. So all the information is there.
So if I wanted to get the audio,
there's not an issue. I have to find out more about the audio, but I know there's not an issue with respect to the minutes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Well, I have your number, so you know I'm going to keep in contact.
It.
You know I'm going to keep in contact with you.
But I could tell you this as well. Chairman Jutram would have gone on Ian Allen's program on the same evening.
Well, I played
and he would
it.
have stated exactly what I'm saying.
I played it here.
So.
I played it here.
Facts are indisputable. All right?
All right.
So thank you so much for calling me to get this side. Because Chairman Jutram is going all about acting as though he's the victim when he could have simply put his casting vote and we wouldn't be in this situation here today.
And I want to thank you very much for taking my call.
No problem.
We will be talking again soon during the week. I'll keep in contact with you and we keep the chat.
Sure.
All right then. Bye-bye. Well, Trinidad and Tobago, you just heard it. You just heard what the Alderman had to say. Alderman Piper she came in and she cleared it up. But you know what? I have some breaking news. I have some breaking news of something that happened just a while ago in Washington, D.C. I don't know how many of you are aware of it, but there was a shooting in Washington, D.C. There was a shooting at Washington, D.C. and I got it, breaking news, and I got the video. So breaking news, Washington, D.C., persons are shot at U.S. Capitol. There are reports of a shooting at the U.S. Capitol, which has left 2 persons injured. And I have the video. If you want to see the video, join me on YouTube and on Facebook now, and you will see the video. I'm going to take your calls. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, for your loyal listeners, if you could get the visual audio of
well,
that meeting.
I did ask the Alderman if you listened. I asked the Alderman
right,
if she
yeah, I heard that. I heard that you asked, but I just formally thinking up as one of the loyal listeners. Because once I have that, I can now feel free to talk freely more on that issue, because it seems to me that the chairman was pressure because of party, how they call it in Parliament when they all of them file together to vote against thing. They call it there's a name they call it. But anyhow, that is what he did. Although he knew. And what he sees is there, and he knows that is wrong, as a wrong move to make. Because as I said again, what I'm seeing going to happen is that the people of Sandy Grande, they will get some pressure in getting things done. And then again, we're going down a road where it's just not going to be PNM. It's going to be everybody, the UNC supporters who voted for you in the area, and everybody, the drains, you may not have a little, your drains clean. Simple little things, and the rainy season is coming up. They have flooding. You have to think about your things. So you need the expert. You need the best people there to get the job done for the Grande to move forward. And here it is again, led by who else again? Kamala Prasad Bisesa.
All right.
Pressure.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
A blessed and a happy and holy Good Friday and a happy Easter. Pastor Google, that is where we have the Equal Opportunity Commission. That is where we have the courts. Because once there is proof that these people, they have an expectation, they were interviewed, and they were expected to take up their jobs. So, in the interest of equality, fair play, justice, they take it to the court. You see, African people, or people in general, must start to make use of the courts and the various commissions. Do not sit back and throw your hand up in the air and turn your back and say it's all over. No. In interest of fairness, it's about time we make use of the court system for justice. That is what happens in the U.S. That's what happens in all the developed world all over. And even the Indo-Chinese, we must take a leaf from their book. They make use of the courts. And it's about time we start making use of the court system to administer justice. And the word that the gentleman wanted, that the meeting of the minds of the different parties is a caucus. When they caucus, certain decisions are made. When they caucus is the word. He can call back in and substantiate what I have to say or support it. So my people, all is not lost. Make use of the courts and the Equal Opportunity Commission and all these commissions to get justice. Thank you. Mustn't let them get away with these things. Bye.
All right, thank you very much. Remember telling you I have the video of the shooting in Washington. I have the video of the shooting in Washington. Breaking news, there was a shooting in Washington, D.C., and I have the video of it. If you want to see the video, join me on Facebook and on YouTube now. You're going to see the video. I'll show you the video of what took place. You fix your face now? Yes, of what took place. Good afternoon. You saying good afternoon?
Yeah, good day. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good day, sir. You good?
You see what's going on in Washington?
Yes, on we Good Friday.
Good Friday. And you're Good Friday.
Wow.
I'm going to show it now. What's happening in Washington, D.C. Let me take another call. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
I heard the video, but I don't know. I demand to go to court. Just again, no pay. All who are going the corporation. They just again, no pay. We have to pay them anyway. So them come to Boston Style and pay them come to. They have to wait. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Have a blessed day, Pastor Google. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon. All right. Okay. All right, eh? God bless you, eh? Have a great weekend, eh? All right, so this is the video. I'm going to put up the video now of what took place at Washington, D.C. It's really surprising. I find these things happening too regular in Washington, in the capital of, So I'm putting up a video of what took place. So if you want to see the video of what took place in Washington, D.C. today, there was a shooting. Let me just read for you what are the headlines I got. We'll go on. AJ, come on, okay, right. Breaking news, Washington, D.C. person shot at the U.S. Capitol. There was reports of a shooting at the U.S. Capitol, which has left 2 persons injured. So if you go onto our YouTube page or Facebook page now, you're going to see it, all right? I'm going to put it up now on our Facebook page and our YouTube page, and you're going to see the shooting of what took place today in the Capitol. Watch this, AJ. Watch this, AJ. Watch this. See what's going on there? People on the ground, AJ. People on the ground. Right. Look. A car crash into, what is really going on?
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, was the crashing thing first and then fire. So,
well, yeah, they're talking the bank, you know. I don't know how you plan to shout in my ears from over there. You need to not shout in my ears from over there. Please, I beg of thee.
It's the Friday, but it's the Friday vibes. I don't get it already.
Yeah, but, so what did you say now? You heard about this?
Yeah, I heard about it just now, actually.
How long this happened now?
A few minutes ago.
A few minutes ago. So we breaking news then?
Yeah, it's breaking news.
It's breaking news. Yeah. So TV6 and all them other TVs. They're late though. They're late. They're late, ain't?
I ain't calling other media house, but yes, we have it first.
We have it first. So join us on Facebook and on YouTube now, and you'll see where we showing you what happened.
Live thing on the live. So you have to go on the live to see the live thing.
Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google going on right now on CNN, and there's a car that rushing to a one police died and stuff like that. Breaking news right now. They talk.
Well, I showing it on our Facebook page. We got it first. We showing it.
I watch it on CNN.
Yeah, see, we showed it before. We started showing it before CNN.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. So you see, that's what we're talking about. So we breaking news before news.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be. We breaking news before news.
We connected with the world.
I find you shouting.
You find so take down the volume. Is the volume?
No, take down your volume.
My volume normal at
No, you take down your volume. Let's remember AJ.
So you hear me? You hear me?
Just remember AJ. Just remember. Right. Okay, so Trinidad and Tobago, I'm looking to make my way home. Home. Happy home.
Wow. You jump safe, eh?
Why you shouting?
How I
Why you shouting? You're shouting.
You jump safe.
You're shouting, AJ. Before I go, I just want to share this information with you. Alright, I need to share some information with you before I go. So remember, so whatever you're baking, cooking, making, a sandwich or snacks, include Blue Band. Include Blue Band. Will help you to prepare great tasting meals that sure to keep a smile on everyone's face. All right? The world needs more joy. The world needs more joy, so spread it everywhere with Blue Band. You should have said Blue Band to AJ.
All right.
Come on, man. We working here together, you know. Today, could you wait? Today, we are drawing, we're doing the draw for the 919 text to win.
What time?
5 o'clock. The George Foreman grill you're winning.
So you're staying till 5 then?
No, I am not. All right, so make sure and text 9191 from your B-Mobile or digital handset to win yourself a George Foreman grill. Okay, AJ? All right.
I just enjoy
Did you go to Pennywise as yet, AJ, for the month? Well, then you need to go to Pennywise, AJ. All right.
What having Pennywise for me?
What did having Pennywise for you? All right. Yeah, what did having Pennywise for you? So take care of your body. You understand? We have all you need to stay healthy. Pennywise. It's Pennywise, right? Yes, it's true. Pennywise just for you. Pennywise give you more to love.
It is. I will love myself more with Pennywise.
Of course.
That's what we talking about.
Anyway, do you have back pain, AJ?
Only when
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have joint pain, AJ?
Today, right now, yeah.
All right. Well, then you need a bottle of Omega XL. Because if RVB, Pollard, Bravo, all these superstars using Omega XL, AJ,
yes,
then you need to get your bottle of Omega XL. AJ?
Explain to me why I need it. Because
let me tell you, because you need it because you have pain. You understand? And it relieves you of all your joint pains, AJ.
All right.
So you need to get your bottle of Omega XL. Just pick up a bottle at right now at any leading pharmacy, AJ. From any leading pharmacy, you can pick up your bottle of Omega XL. Hear that?
Thank you, sir.
Or you could call 225-0410. 225-0410. So live long and stay strong with
Omega XL.
Beautiful. That what we talking about.
Yeah.
AJ, had any coffee today?
Huh?
You drank any coffee today?
Yeah. No.
You didn't drink any? Well, then you need your Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee, cream and sugar, AJ. Just add water and experience a perfect cup of coffee every time, AJ. 3-in-1. Just add water, please. It's right and ready to go. Perfect Nescafe. Nescafe. Good for you.
Tell me that after you finish the shift, you're going to organize a cup
of Nescafe.
And, that's what we're talking about.
All right. So, AJ, have a blessed afternoon.
So it's stuck up in the building.
Could you allow me to finish? Have a good afternoon. Coming up next, Miss Aisha Wells, and she's going to take you until what time, AJ?
Until we go in
7
the right
o'clock.
down.
7 o'clock.
7, you sure?
Goodbye, Trinidad and Tobago. God bless.
Skies and good moods, blessings from all around, and that's all we see in the forecast for today.
First thing I do as I rise up is count my blessings. First thing you should do as you rise up is count your blessings. Cause every new day under the sky is a blessing. Yeah. And you're surely best if you have life, ain't no guessing. Yo, I want you hear me like the radio. Want you see what I'm saying like a video. Understand me clearer than stereo. Life hard but try, don't make nothing trouble you. Morning neighbor, voice the dealio. Hope you have a good day and everything is okay. No matter what happen, we not give it up. Plus life too short, so let me live it up. It's all about the high life. We vibrating on a high frequency. Vibrating on a high energy.
Oi, 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 oi! The stage gone bad! IWER! Well, when I went to Panorama, the stage was good. I come back for the Mashra, the stage was good. Even fucking this carnival, the stage was good. It was a, sing my part, a paradise! But when I come back on Carnival Day, and I hear the big truck start to play, tell them when we are ding dong, touchdown is trouble. They said the stage not good again. The stage not good again. They said the stage not good again. After we jump up that thing, you know this. Hey, we come to mash it up, set it down and turn it over. Mash it up, set it down and show you rocking the face, up and show you rocking the face, up and show you rocking the face. Walk it deep, Martin. When we behave so bad, Georgia check me. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. When I went to Panorama, the stage was good. I want to hear them. Everybody knows the song. When I went to Panorama, I come back for the Mashra. Stage was good. Even King's Carnival. Stage was nice. It was a paradise. Keep it low. But when I come back, hold on. But when I come back on Carnival Day, and I hear the big jock start to play, tell them when I was judge and ding dong and humor. Tell them it's trouble because you are not good again. Love you.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural